Welcome back to the podcast where we think we know everything, but we don't know shit. I'm your boy T Nick, point guard, quarterback. I'm gonna bring in my guys in a second. We definitely have a lot to talk about today. Today is a good day, but it's also a bad day. I'm gonna start with the good news. The good news is Shane Waldron is gone.
You're fired! You're fired!
Out of there. Somebody's head was gonna be on the top of the block after that disappointment on Sunday. Oh my God, that was terrible. Caleb does not escape any blame. However, if you have to point major blame, it's gonna be at coaching. It's gonna be at coaching, man. And Shane Waldron, that's good. He got fired. That's good. He had to go. But I think we're missing the main guy here. But maybe Ryan Poles don't want to let him go yet, or the McCaskies. I don't know. They don't want to let Eberflus go yet. But he's the main guy. He got to get the fuck out of here, man. So now let me give you the bad news. Okay, we got rid of Shane Waldron. That's good. But so now our new guy is Thomas Brown. Okay, who the fuck is he? Well, he was the passing coordinator for the Bears to begin the year. What passing game did we have? I don't think we had any passing game, right? Then before that, he was the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. What fucking offense did they have? They did have a first round pick who developed really well. Yeah, he did develop really well under Thomas Brown. So why the fuck are we really excited? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna give the dude a chance, but I'm not doing cartwheels and somersaults right now. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, our guest tonight. Whew, I know he got a lot to say. He always has a lot to say, and he always keeps it real. Like seriously real. It's gonna be fireworks tonight, and I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. You know what? I ain't even got no more to say. Come on, kick it. Let's kick it.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
Watch these summer league games and they tell you about these new up and coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso both been there on the quarter like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, my energy is high, but I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled about Thomas Brown. I'm glad that we got rid of Shane Waldron. So good job, Bears. But like I said, we might be missing the main guy. But we're about to talk about it. So let me bring in my guys. First, stat man who knows every single stat from every single team since the 80s and 90s, basketball and football. My man JB. Come on, JB. What's up, man? Where's the energy?
Shoot, you took all my energy. Shit, it's gone. But here's the thing,
energy, man.
And so did Facebook with the sharing, talking about the group was I putting in spam or whatever. That was just crazy. But I do disagree with you on one thing. Yes, coaching was an issue, but when you go back and you actually watch, Caleb is an issue too. He's terrible, missing wide open throws, not hitting the check down, he's not absolved of any wrongdoing. It doesn't matter if the coach called the right play or the wrong play. Somebody's open and you throwing ground balls. That ain't got nothing to do with coaching. That's on him.
No, I said that he doesn't escape any blame. He doesn't escape any blame. However, most of the blame goes to the coaching. That's what I said.
The main blame. I said
they're missing. I think they're missing the main guy.
They are, but you know why? Because Ryan Poles. It's a good start, but it's almost like a Band-Aid over a bullet wound. Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus both have the same agent, which is former Bear Trace Armstrong, and I think it's one other player that also has him as an agent. I'm not going to sit up here and play politics, but I do think that has something to do with it, because there's no reason for you to allow Matt Eberflus to even be around when he's lost 5 offensive coaches already this year. That's not including the defensive coaches that he lost this calendar year too. Don't forget when he first came in last season, Allen Williams and that debacle, and he got rid of Andrew Janocko, Luke Getsy. Like, why is this dude still able to hire or be around? Who do he have pictures of? What is this going? What's really going on?
Well,
you're supposed to cut the head off the snake, right?
Maybe our guest knows. We'll get to him in a minute. But let's get the rest of the All-Star team in here. My man, who usually has that hawk talk, but I have a feeling we're not going to talk about any Blackhawks tonight. My man, Frank the Tank.
Those Blackhawks play with more effort than the Bears do. I'll tell you that. So they don't have as much talent as the Bears do, but they play harder. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Oh, man.
So how do you feel about the Shane Waldron firing?
I am happy it happened because it had to happen. I'm actually leaning more towards Terrence's side. Yes, Caleb is to blame. There is no question about that. Caleb looks awful. And I'm going to give shout out to him. Usually I don't give a shout out to him, but Dan Orlovsky did a very nice take where it showed like the offensive play calling and how it was set. Do you know DJ Moore, 75% of his routes this season have been about 2 yards or within the line of scrimmage? That's fucking ridiculous, man. That is insane. They don't use Cole Kmet, but at the same time, and I 100% understand what JB's talking about too, is they're missing wide open receivers. Caleb is missing them bad. Some of it is a timing issue. Some of them is just completely inaccurate. His deep ball sucks ass. Like, I mean, that's insane how bad he is on the deep ball. And guess what? If you can't complete those deep balls, they're just going to be playing you tight because they don't trust you to connect on those deep balls. So, but it was the right move. It was the right move. As far as for letting Waldron go, I'm also agreeing with you, Terrence, on we'll see what the Panthers guy can do, because I think we're all clearly can say he didn't have shit to work with in Carolina. Now he actually has pieces to work with, so we'll see. But very hard to say you can't get any worse than what we were freaking seeing.
I mean, he had Bryce Young, right?
Yeah, I mean, he sucks. He's been playing good the last few games. I'll give him that. But for the most part, he hasn't done anything, Bryce Young.
Okay. Well, let's get our last all-star in here now. The new dad, he's probably only going to be able to give us a few minutes because I know he's going to be on baby duty. But let's get him in here, who probably has the foulest mouth in the city. And I do not think that he's going to hold back tonight, but maybe a little bit. Let's bring him in.
No way.
Foul mouth C.
Afternoon, fellas. Well,
What up, foul mouth?
good evening, I should say.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, this shit, people might as well get their popcorn ready. This shit gonna be heated tonight.
Uh-oh.
I'm already letting you know that.
Well, hopefully you don't
Ding.
hopefully you don't drop all the F-bombs in the world.
I'm trying not to.
But yeah, I know it's gonna be a heated affair.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be
but-
heated after tonight.
So we're gonna get our guest in here who I know has a lot to say about this fucking shit show that we see on Sundays. But hopefully we can talk a little bit about him before we get into this horrible organization. But let's get him in here. Super Bowl champ Dennis Mckinnon. Dennis Lewis? I see Dennis Lewis.
Dennis Lewis?
Mr. Lewis.
Welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
You know what? Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah. Y'all better not give me no hell tonight.
Oh, no.
It's all the popular tonight, goddamn.
Y'all better pretend we're in church. I can't be listening to all this language I be hearing.
Yes, sir, Mr. Lewis. You got it.
I might have
It's
to
all the
hop off.
popular tonight.
You got it, Mr. Lewis. So how you doing?
Yeah, y'all can do all the cussing y'all want once I get off here.
So how you doing, Mr. Lewis?
Hey, man, retirement is a beautiful thing, and I don't have to deal with this drama. And I was gonna say, did all you guys rescind your contract at Revlon? You know, you've been wearing lipstick all year. Tell me how good this team was when they came out of the gate. Reality has set in.
Yes, and I admit I'm
You better
probably
admit
the main one who tried to put lipstick on the pig. I am the main one, and I am taking all of that back. I'm not going to give up.
Oh, you can't
I'm
take
not
it back.
I'm not going to give up hope.
Was that playoffs is what you were saying, right? Playoffs?
Yeah, I'm never going to say that again.
Well,
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I hope we can win the game.
Yeah,
too.
I was going to say, that's very good
I
right
hope
now.
we
Hopefully
can
we
win
can
the
win
game.
another game.
Because Dennis, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good to win another game, does it?
so where we want to start tonight in terms of where all the issues are?
Well, since it seems like you want to dig right into the pie, let's start with.
Let me go back. Let me go back before the draft.
Okay, let's start there.
All this bragging about giving Clay the playbook way back in February before we even drafted him. So you guaranteed him the job without any competition. That's the Bears' fault. That's the first thing. Secondly, DJ Moore comes from where? Carolina, right?
Right.
Yep.
Almost every game in his career in Carolina, they were trailing in the fourth quarter. So you're throwing every down. That's called padding stats. We brought him here. We made him captain. You know how hard it is to earn to be captain? Just because you come from another team, they're paying you more money than anybody. That doesn't make you a captain. Same thing on the other side. When I get over to Traymon Edmonds, who for some reason can't get off blocks, you made him captain too. This has been a shit show before the draft. We didn't get any brag about how good this offense was going to be. My offense led the league in, let me see. I think we We still have the highest 28.5 points a game. That's way back in 85. And we barely even threw the ball. So, all this hype about how good these receivers are, you bringing in Swift. Swift ain't.
Uh-oh. He froze.
You freeze?
Oh, he froze.
Silky, you froze.
I'm all right.
There you
You
go.
said Swift ain't what?
He ain't Peyton.
No way.
Oh no, no.
But if you
I
listen
want to say Saquon.
But if you listen to the media in this town, they've been bragging about these guys all year when you didn't play anybody. And as an OG, I was insulted by all the comments and accolades when they hadn't beaten anybody. So, like they say,
he said this was going to be a big test for them. Coming after the bye week.
Caleb right now is going to take a while for him to get comfortable in his offense. He doesn't have quiet feet. He holds the ball way too long. He doesn't know where his second and third check down is.
He froze.
Man, that's not.
Are you there?
Yep.
He froze.
Too many guys in street clothes. There's no chemistry on this team. And it shows.
It does show. So what do you think? What do you think about this? What do you think about this firing, Shane Waldron?
That's called damage control. That's all that is.
So what do you think should have happened?
Well, we should have never given Eberflus a 5-year contract. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Everybody in America thought it was 4 years. It's 5 years. But the Bears are worth $6.4 billion. Fire everybody.
Fire everybody. How many years have we said that?
And can we all make an apology to Justin Fields? It wasn't his fault.
I think we all said that.
They made Justin Fields they made Justin Fields a scapegoat for a bad offensive line that was bad last year. It's worse this year.
Absolutely. So what do you think about the Thomas Brown promotion?
Is that diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Yes.
That's what that is.
That's what it is. Because I said that he was the passing game coordinator. What passing game did we have?
We don't have one.
Right.
We're almost last in the league in every offensive category. How embarrassing is that?
And before that,
with all this firepower,
he was the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. What the hell did they offense do?
Got us Caleb Williams.
Well, it's about accountability. And I think it's coaching staff, no accountability, players, no accountability. What Stevenson did 2 weeks ago, and for him not to be suspended or benched, you bench him for 2 series, that's coaching. That's a bad culture. If it was our team, we'd have left him in Washington. He wouldn't have been on the team playing.
No,
Silky, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference? That's what I wanted to ask you. What is the difference that we can see? Because, we're not in Hallis Hall, but we can kind of gauge. The culture seems non-existent. It seems like a lot of smoke and mirrors down there. You said right 2 seconds ago, you would have left dude in Washington. He'd have had to pay his own way home.
Yep.
I agree with that. You got to send the right message. What is Eberflus' problem? I don't think he's a leader of men, and I don't think Ryan Poles is doing a bang-up job setting that culture either.
Well, 2 things are wrong. I think it's adult daycare center at Hallis Hall. That's one thing. Secondly, when the league went to free agency, all these guaranteed contracts, there's no competition. I've never seen this many rookies not on special teams.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah,
it's a very good point.
Great point. I didn't even think about that. Wow.
We're all sitting on the sideline.
So can we unanimously agree that that's from the top down? That's not just a Waldron thing. It's not just a
that's a
thing.
top
It's
down.
from the top down.
No, I mean you know the Bears have always been a guaranteed sellout. Their bottom line's met no matter what happens. And as fans, you keep showing up for this crap. They're not going to change anything. You're still going to show up and watch this team. We have become a laughing stock in the National Football League, and I never thought I'd see it this bad in my lifetime.
Yeah, us as fans is getting pretty reckless right now. That's for sure.
Do we sit
Starter
Caleb
franchise.
down? Do we sit Caleb down and say, "Man, look, we seen enough of you, and we put it in the backup because the season is it done?"
It's slipping away from you. It could be over soon. But the thing about it is Caleb is still a rookie. It's going to take a while for him to have quiet feet.
100%.
And he's not going to have
froze again.
So what you need to do is
say that one again if you froze on that one.
I said take a Lords of London insurance policy out on Caleb Williams until you fix the offensive line.
I 100% agree with you on that.
He's running for his life, but he's holding the ball way too long.
Agreed with that as well. This is something that we get in arguments about this a lot. I myself think coaching is the main thing, but you can't put anything not to blame offensively. It's an embarrassment. It's an absolute shit show. The entire offense, from wide receivers dropping the ball to wide receivers stopping running routes to the offensive line not blocking, the quarterback holding onto the ball too long. There's nothing going right.
So what you're seeing is you wonder, do they actually practice? Because it doesn't seem like they do.
It does not look like it, man. Their practice is playing a freaking game of Madden, it looks like, because it's insane.
Well, like I said, I think the bar was a lot higher when I played. It's one of those situations where the guy behind you was so good, you did your best to not get out of the starting lineup because you might not get it back again. You pretended to be not injured even when you were hurt because you didn't want to get out of the lineup. That's how steep the competition was. These guys now have a free pass on everything. If I played terrible on Sunday, I get benched. These guys don't get benched. They gonna start no matter what. And it is sad that this is the product that we have put out on the field. It was bad last year. This is worse this year. And we're supposed to have more talent.
We do on paper have a lot more talent, and it's insane.
No, we just got a lot of guys that we plugged in and gave a lot of money that have all they're doing now is playing for themselves and stats, not playing for team.
Are they really playing for stats? Because shit, they ain't getting those.
They ain't getting those stats either. There's nothing going right now, man.
Yeah, so I mean, it's hard for me to watch because this is supposed to be a professional football team, and it's not.
Yeah, 100%.
And I feel sorry for fans who are loyal, who've been watching this organization for decades. There's no reason with where the league is that we should be at the bottom of the barrel. We're the Chicago Bears. What happened to pride? I don't see it.
I felt like they stopped playing for their coach, it looks like, because there was no effort or anything.
Well, Everfuse should have been fired last year.
I agree. I think everybody on this panel did not want to return this year.
Well, the Bears are always looking for the cheapest coach they can get at head coach.
He shouldn't have been hired.
No, he should have been hired regardless too. But I mean, going into this year, I know I've gotten into arguments with people about this too. It's like Poles has done great things so far for this organization, I feel like, but it was his decision to keep Eberflus on this year, or was it all the way at the top telling him we're keeping?
It his decision?
Let me say this.
He came out and said it's his. He made the decision that he is holding on to him. But
let me say this before I forget. When DJ Moore walked off the field in the middle of the play last week, and he's a captain, and his blah attitude about why he did it, I know about illegal touching. If you go out of bounds, you can't be the first person touching the ball. When you get back in bounds, you reestablish position. But he could have laid there right on the field. But he walked off to the bench, and in the next series, he was right back in the game. That's your captain.
Yeah. True.
And the fact is that you spit in the face of everybody who's worn that uniform, that played with pride. and I was embarrassed. But as much as they're paying you, and you got to pass, if, Dicker would have benched him. I don't care how much money you're making.
I agree. I know. Yeah. No coaches are that tough anymore. And
like I said, they get exactly what they deserve. They pampered way too many players who don't produce.
Well, that's because the money's too big now. The players control it. It's just like it is in the NBA. Players control because they're the ones that's getting all the money.
They'll
get rid of the coach before they get rid of the player.
So
always.
Free agency has ruined football. NIL has ruined college sports. No ifs and buts about it.
So
that's not up for debate.
No, it's not, because you're 100% right on that.
So you got college coaches not getting out of it because of that NIL stuff. They don't even want to deal with it.
Man, I wish I was getting some NIL money back in the day. Woo! Have mercy, Jesus.
I like this question right here from Andrea Schmitz. She said, Dennis, if you're in charge of the Bears, if you're in charge of fixing the Bears, what do you do?
Refund all season ticket holders their money.
That would be great, because I could use that money back.
That will really reinstill some confidence that you're going to turn things around. Since without us, you don't have anything. And let us say that the Bears are not even watching them. Nobody should even put them on TV. They're that bad.
They're horrible.
And this is the thing, and this is where we all go as far as like where we're going to be looking at by the end of the season, because we do have the toughest schedule in the NFL right now going into finish season.
Well, if you flip the schedule,
we have
the back would have been the front, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Exactly.
We would already be out of the playoffs.
Yeah. And this is the thing. I will say we're still going to be in games because I still feel our defense is still very, very good. Like typical Chicago Bears shit. Our defense keeps us in games. And now you have to just kill it with offense giving you 3 fucking points. 3.
Now you're playing teams that actually hate you because they're in your division. They're going to show up every week. There's no off week coming up for a while.
There is.
And like I said, and your offense can't score, does not look good.
That's facts. Your offense can't score. It's looking real terrible. So why do you think that the offense can't score? Is it the scheme? Is it the players? Like, where does majority of this fall on?
Well, first of all, Caleb has too much power at the quarterback position. He's always in shotgun. He's constantly checking off plays. He should not have that kind of luxury. One. And two, if your offensive line is this bad, you need to help them by motioning a lot so that we know if you're in man or zone, you know where the hot read is coming. You know where your first and secondary read is. That's how simple the game is. It ain't changed in 100 years. So sometimes these coaches think they're smarter than they actually are. You're just moving pieces. And all you're looking for is matchups. That's it. So I just don't understand where they've made the game 7-on-7. That's all it really is.
Yeah,
so Caleb's supposed to be this generational quarterback, but he can't read a damn defense.
And this is the thing.
It's upsetting to watch.
Let me ask you this, Dennis, because this is where I always keep going with the offensive line. There's no question offensive line is awful, and now we're in the backups of our offensive line, which makes it even worse because they're all hurt. But we're still seeing Caleb Williams doing 5-step drops in shotgun. Why?
I know.
Why are we doing that when we don't have an offensive line? Why can't you do like the good old 2-3-step drop, quick hit slants when you got
Shane Waldron was an idiot.
Unfortunately, your coaching staff is stubborn as hell. 1, 2, and when you have that kind of weakness on up front, you schematically scheme to eliminate time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's frozen.
Okay, here we go. It just makes no sense what we're seeing. Yeah, Caleb needs to get on the center a lot more.
We've been saying that on this show for so long because he actually has the whole offense somewhat has success when he's under center, whether it's the running game, whether it's play action. But I don't remember who it was, and I hate to call you out, but somebody said they don't trust him, his footwork and everything when he's coming out of the out of center. He's not worthy of that yet. Like, what the fuck does that mean? You're not worthy of that yet.
The other thing that you're missing is with the new rule, with the rule change they made years ago with the 5-yard rule where you can't touch a receiver.
Yeah.
If you watch the Bear receiver, they're all running to spots. They don't run routes.
No.
So when you're not used to somebody being on you, so you can feel where they are, so you know where to come out of the break. Everything is timing. So it's like Sandlot. It was when I'm watching, there's no discipline whatsoever. And hey, DJ, how much are we paying you to run 2-yard routes?
27
Well,
It's embarrassing to watch.
That's another thing that I don't like either. Like the guy put up career numbers last year, and they sit up here and got him running fucking screen plays and stops. Like,
And
get
blocks.
this guy. This guy is a good wide receiver. Get this guy out there in the open. Send him deep. Send him across the middle. He's one of the toughest wide receivers.
He's exceptional after the catch. Put him in space.
Yes, he is. But they
Put him in
insist
space.
on putting
Like
him
they
in a
used to do
fucking
Steve
screen
Smith.
on third down. And having Keenan Allen, who looks like he doesn't want to fucking play football anymore, just collect this check and that be it, out there to block, and he is totally whiffing on the fucking block.
Why is Marcellus Lewis on the team? What does he do?
He is
He's holding it
He's supposed to be blocking.
Yeah, he's supposed to be in there blocking, but
He's
we
a
see him
culture
running
guy.
more routes.
Almost every time he comes in the game, he jumps offside.
Yeah, that's true.
He runs more routes than Cole Kmet does. Your best tight end passer. Like, what
No,
the hell are we
He
doing?
don't run more routes, but he did get more goddamn
he's
targets.
thrown to more. It seems like. Yeah, I don't freaking get what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, man. So I mean, it's
So let me ask you this real quick before I forget.
yes, sir.
So we know that schemes, because like you said, no matter what you want to call the play, fancy names, this, that, and the third, football is still football. It ain't changed in 100 years. But do you notice that when it seems like how you said Caleb hasn't earned the right, like Frank said or whatever, doesn't that mean to the layperson that he's not ready? Because shotgun does one thing. It's supposed to help you see the field better, and it's supposed to give you what? An extra second of time. So that's telling me, one, your quarterback can't read, and that's telling me, two, you know your line can't hold. So why are we putting this kid in harm's way if he's not really ready just because he's the number one pick?
Well, you got to understand
To
when
me,
he
that's
left
the big
Oklahoma,
question.
when he left Oklahoma, he left to follow Riley to USC when he got competition in Oklahoma. In both programs, he's mostly in the shotgun. So a lot of times the sideline is calling the play and the secondary in terms of the look for you. So there's not the processing is not as quick as it should be because you're getting cheated from the sideline. A great quarterback can call two plays in the huddle, and based on what he sees in the line, because almost every defense has to show you who they are within 12 seconds of the clock. Once you get by 12 seconds, they're not going to show you who they are, whether they're going to be man in zone, where the hot is coming. I'm 62 years old. I can sit in the Bears secondary, or I can sit on defense and tell you exactly what the Bears are doing. I can sit on offense, and I can tell you who's blitzing, who's not, and what the soft spots are. Because all we did was practice perfection. So there are no mistakes on Sunday.
It's fair enough.
These guys are practicing celebration and slip and slide and crap, having a good time.
The celebration.
So they're not preparing to be great. They're just preparing to compete.
Yeah, it's looking real bad out there. I'm itching to
That's
see
a great
what
answer. I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm itching to see what this offense actually look like with someone that can even come close to calling competent plays, because the play calling has been atrocious.
Green Bay is going.
Oh yeah, but Green Bay's going to name the score
6% of the time on Sunday.
Yeah,
they're going to blitz every opposite way they can.
Can you imagine when we go up against Flores and the Vikings, what it's going to look like?
Oh, they coming.
Oh my God, they already blitz like 65%.
Now I want to see are they going to stay in shotgun?
Well, the thing about it is shotgun almost tells you automatically you're not running the ball. You don't have no lead blocker. Right. You know,
but I mean, they do run it a lot in shotgun, which pisses me off more than anything. I don't like it. Could be 3rd and 1, and these fuckers are lining up in shotgun and doing.
A lot of times I just look at the offensive line's hand block or run block.
100%.
I mean, all the tendencies there. We still do watch film. When you watch film, you know tendencies, you know personnel when they substitute, what their strengths and weaknesses are. That's because you were coached. And if you did not excel on the field, you did not play. Period.
Doesn't matter how much you're freaking getting paid or when you got fucking drafted. If you're not performing, you're not playing.
So that's why I was saying they do not
It
make
seems
these
like the
players
wrong
accountable.
people. The wrong people are watching the film. We can sit up there and literally call out. Fal and I was watching the game together Sunday. We called out Fal, about 40 to 50% of the plays.
Yeah,
I did too when I was sitting at home, man. It's ridiculous. When I'm able to sit there as a couch potato. Yeah, when I'm able to sit there and watch and know exactly what play is coming.
Yeah, like
That's
I said,
not a good thing.
It's not a good thing. And my thing is Caleb should have started on the bench. He should have not started as a rookie quarterback until he got some experience underneath him. We should have started Badgett. No ifs and buts about it.
I'll put it to you like this, Silky. Why do you have a second-year quarterback as your backup?
They had an opportunity to go out and get some veterans. They did not do it because
be the starter. You need a guy that sits up there that's seeing defenses.
We could have had Flacco
that can
as a
point it
backup.
out. So when he's over there looking at his little iPad or whatnot, you can say, "Oh, okay." Yeah,
this is what you get when you guarantee Caleb a job without competition.
These are all things that he could have been learning from some veteran, but this brings me back to when they say that the players feel like the coaches aren't holding people accountable. Is one of the players that they saying that is not holding accountable? Is it Caleb Williams?
I mean, there's a lot.
Absolutely. Isn't that the same guy that complained about guys not cleaning up the locker room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same rookie called out the veteran about cleaning up the locker room. Oh, I remember that crap. Oh, we had a private meeting quick with a rookie.
Yeah.
That man said, I gotta find it. I sent it in the group, but it was multiple veterans that went up to Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus and said, one, get rid of Waldron. We don't like what he's doing. And two, sit the kid, let Tyson play. Because these veterans,
you know what that says right
they know
there?
their time is short.
That's some
they don't want to waste their
veterans
career.
that's some punk ass veterans don't put their name to that. That's crap.
That's exactly what I was saying.
I feel you that you say it.
I don't believe it. I still don't believe that happened.
Oh, I believe it happened.
I don't believe that.
It absolutely happened. It absolutely
I believe it happened.
Yeah, I mean, but the Bears lack
there's no way it
accountability.
would have came out like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about leadership anyway. There are no leaders on this team.
No, 100%.
You know, I was listening to Lance Briggs and Alex Brown after the game, and they were saying a lot of things. And I hate bringing the man back up because I know he's gone, but they were saying a lot of things that you're seeing this year that you didn't see last year. They said the Bears team was worse last year, but you didn't see the players sitting up there showing the body language that they're showing. Like DJ Moore showing the body language that he's showing. Other players showing the body language that they're showing. And that was because
they didn't
I
quit.
think
What's their
as the
body
captain,
language?
huh?
What's their body language?
Like they don't want to be there. They don't
rock with dude. That's their body language.
And that's the same thing that Lance Briggs
Y'all
said.
don't see that?
Briggs said Justin Fields, one thing that they stood up there and said, Justin Fields was a true leader. He held people accountable and they followed him. They said, is that what's really going on with this quarterback? Do the people, do his teammates really respect him? Are they following him? Because you're seeing things with a worse team last year that you didn't see.
Well, let me say this so you don't get it twisted. Some of the same guys who are talking this crap now talked about Justin Fields once he left. Same guys, right? All of a sudden they're losing.
Oh, true.
So all of a sudden guys got something to say. You had an opportunity to back Justin Fields when he was here and you said nothing. So shut the hell up.
Wait, hold on. Lance Briggs definitely backed Justin Fields.
You talking about Jabba the Hutt? Shut up, Lance.
he backed Justin Fields up. Now Alex Brown, he's a Caleb guy.
Yeah.
He's a Caleb guy.
I mean,
and they actually be getting it
But
to
DJ
foot, which
DJ
is hilarious because he sits up there and he throws shade at Alex Brown every chance he gets.
Yeah, all these guys that we brought in here who got guaranteed job with no competition, they can shut the hell up.
Agreed.
You know, and I'm really sick and tired of what I'm seeing. Yeah, and Jalen Johnson's another one. Start covering the best receiver on the other team. Stop hiding on one side of the field.
Well, I think that's coaching. That's always been covered too.
Wouldn't that be cool?
No, we had the same problem. We had Kyle Fuller here. He didn't cover anybody.
But that's the cover two defense. They don't allow that.
They don't
allow that number one quarterback to shadow the one.
You're not a shutdown corner. You want to play one side of the field.
They don't allow them to do that. That's on the defense. You got to go with the defensive coordinator on that one because they don't allow them to do that in the cover two. Lovey never did it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I've never seen that one cover two.
If I'm Jefferson from Minnesota, I'm gonna line up away from Jalen Johnson all day because you're not gonna move him.
And that's what they've been doing. Hence why McLaurin went off on Washington.
That's why you watch film. But if that's your guy, he should demand to cover the best receiver, but he doesn't.
I agree with that.
Hey, even if he demanded, it's up to the damn coach.
Doing my team, that shit didn't happen. These players today, soft.
Oh, and I mean, no, I'm siding 100% with that. Like Jalen, I would love for Jalen to come out and be like, "Oh, we're going up against Jefferson today. I will go wherever the fuck he goes."
But you won't hear that.
No, he'll tell you. He don't duck the smoke now.
Yeah,
he'll tell you automatically. He don't duck the smoke.
But yeah, I hear it, but I don't see it.
That
ain't on him. That's on coach.
Let's jump to the other side of the ball for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Getting back to what Chris was asking earlier about why do you think the offense stinks right now? You were saying that they pretty much, I think you were saying that they didn't respect Shane Waldron and he was a bad play call. So my question is, with Thomas Brown coming in, being that he did play in the NFL, do you think that he might garner a little bit of respect and they might listen to him and maybe he can add a spark to the offense?
You haven't scored a touchdown in 2 weeks. And the guy comes from a losing franchise. He ain't gonna get no respect here.
Oh wow. So you just like this dude is, I don't know why they promoted him.
I keep trying to tell you guys, coaches coach, players play. Once the players line up on that field on Sunday, it's up to them. Coaches can't do a damn thing from the sideline. Zilch. So if your players are not producing, why are they on the roster?
It's a great question.
I think that's more pride.
Guaranteed money, that's why.
But the GM also don't want to be proven wrong that I picked this player and he didn't fit the system or he's just terrible or whatever. And that's why I asked you that question, Silky. How do you feel about Ryan Poles? Because he's not absolved of any negative attention either.
Oh no, I mean, I think this is a collective effort of guys who left Target and went to the dollar store. we paid all this money, premium prices, then we got dollar store product.
I mean, it is $1.33 now, though. No longer dollars. I mean, I guess they upgraded a little bit.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, and for me, I'm doing my best to have faith that we can pull an upset this week because it's Packer week. And when I play, we own the Packers. But there's gonna be a lot of green and gold at Soldier Field on Sunday.
Ryan talking his shit.
Brother.
Yeah.
You are holding out hope that the Bears are gonna beat the Packers, huh?
He froze right before he can answer that. Look at that.
Hope is evaporating daily.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, my hope felt better when they fired Waldron. So I mean, I did feel better about that.
Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. But
yes, it's a baby step.
You should have known that last year.
Yes. I mean, I was on board. I thought Waldron was going to come in here and do special things.
That was a sacrifice.
Yeah.
All that was Eberflus taking Waldron like, you're my shield for all these bullets. That's all that was. Because at the end of the day, at any given time, when that man came and got that job, I remember, Silky, do you remember when Mark Trestman got the job and Tim Brown and them came out and was like, y'all hired him?
Yep, I know.
He ain't no leader of man. Two Seattle players said that about Waldron. They're like, you ain't going to like playing with him. And then the other one was like, how do you feel about Shane Waldron going to the Bears? That's his response. Now I'm watching the show with Sam Acho and them. Third game of the season, lost to the Colts. Player currently on Seattle was like, yeah, what do you think was going to happen? So they're like the players, and I'm not saying the players are the end-all be-all, but when you get people like Bill Polian, Ernie Acozzi, Corsier, or whatever, and you're trying to find new people to run your regime, this is what you get. I don't want to listen to anybody that thought Lamar Jackson should have been a wide receiver. I'm not listening to him.
Yeah.
At any given point, I'm not listening to that guy. No matter what you did in the past, this is the present. I'm not listening to you. But now
we all know that the quarterback position was always sacred to somebody that is not of color. That has always been the case. That goes back to Warren Moon. I mean, but we have changed.
I thought Warren Moon and Randall Cunningham shattered that. Doug Williams, they shattered that.
But we still don't get the credit that we deserve, and that's still not going to change.
Which is a shame, considering now we've had back-to-back quarterbacks of minority descent. But the problem is, why aren't you putting somebody that's got a little sauce in the game? Why aren't you pairing them with somebody that actually has seen active defenses? Why aren't you putting with him as somebody that actually has controlled locker rooms? Actually led when you go to your different breakdowns. I ran the quarterback room. They're putting with a bunch of people that just got this job.
Your quarterback coach should be actually a former quarterback when you're dealing with a rookie.
I would love that. But we don't get that.
They're going to pamper Caleb Williams. They should have got him a quarterback coach.
No. We always, and this goes back to when we hired Eberflus, and I know we always talk about it, like they had 0 veteran coaches in that locker room when they brought Eberflus in for the first time. Everybody was a brand new coach, other than our defensive coordinator who was 0-16. That's what you fucking get, and then you get a rookie GM too. It's just like, holy shit. You couldn't get some veteran type guy in here, whether it's defense or offense. That was a pretty damn good, but this is where you go from the top of the chain right there. The McCaskies have always been cheap asses.
We have no problem going to the Goodwill to find product.
Yeah.
That's how we are.
And that will be our forever Achilles heel, because as much as people want to give Ryan Poles the credit and all this stuff, I will say this. For the big splashes or whatever that he made on paper, you see it ain't working. But what you do see is this. The things that we needed him to improve immediately have not improved. We have not improved at the quarterback position. We have not improved in scoring points. We have not improved in scoring and protecting the quarterback and offensive line play. Those were 3 things we needed him to do. I don't care about cutting salary, because you know what? They always find a way to make the money work. They always find a way. So I'm not impressed by that. But you're an offensive lineman, former, and you can't evaluate offensive line talent. That's a problem. You don't speak up. Matt Eberflus, I'd have been like, who the is Matt Eberflus? Can I get Rex Ryan or somebody in here? Brian Floyd? Can I get somebody with a name?
Nobody want no damn Rex Ryan, man.
I would love to have fucking Rex Ryan. You want to know why I would love to have Rex Ryan?
That motherfucker flamed out in New York. Y'all talking about bringing in a motherfucker that flamed out in New York? Come on,
I can care less, because you know what he does? He brings fire to the locker room.
Somebody that knows football.
You want to know who they should have brought in? The motherfucker I want.
Better than Matt Eberflus right now.
They should have brought in. They should have brought in Brian Flores, the guy that's got Minnesota's defense flourishing. That's who they should have brought in. The guy that I wanted, Brian Flores. He got fired out of Miami for no damn reason anyway.
Yep, he did.
Eberflus, not Eberflus.
Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. I
somebody
didn't
where
want
you
You
gotta
can
Eberflus.
give me
look
any
on the floor.
motherfucker over Eberflus. I don't give a shit.
Rivera.
Let
That's
me get Luke Getsy.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Hell to the no on the Luke Getsy, though. I do 100% agree.
Ron
Because he was just
Rivera.
fired too. But
But
you
I'm
can,
saying,
Rivera.
Silky, you just said it.
Ron
Dollar
Rivera's another
store,
good one.
Dollar
Yeah, I think
Tree
Ron Rivera.
people. Luke Getsy was a gopher for Aaron Rodgers. He didn't teach Aaron Rodgers nothing. He went and got that man's coffee and warmed up his ayahuasca. That's all he did. But this who we choose to be
Well, like
the
I
OC.
said, the game is pretty simple. If you can't stop the run and you can't run, your offensive line, your defensive line controls everything. You know, and unfortunately, right now we've had an offensive line problem for a number of years that they never fixed and never addressed. And it doesn't matter how many skilled players you put around them when you have no time.
yeah.
You know, and you know, this can be fixed, but it won't be fixed this year.
No, it won't be. No, I mean, and this
well,
is the thing.
for one
When we're talking about coaches, you know, also I would take.
Come on, man.
We don't need Moses. We don't need Moses. I'm
I was
sorry.
just saying it could be Terrence.
Stop that, man.
No,
We
we
can
don't
have
need
Terrence.
Moses. We've had enough of Moses. Stop that.
Stop
I
that.
don't think Lovey coming back.
Hey, look.
I was
So,
talking about Terrence,
we
guys.
have-
He
we
looks
have
like
another
Levy.
all-star. We have another all-star that has a lot to say, I'm sure, but we are going to limit. we are going to limit the amount he has to say. But
Got a lot of JB for coaches right now.
we're
JB,
gonna bring him in here. We bring him in here every week. He knows everything about the city. So if you have anything about Chicago you want to ask, this is the man.
The city of Arizona, right?
Mr. Chicago.
No, it's Georgia. Sorry, wasn't
What
Arizona.
up, Mr. Chicago?
Gentlemen, what's going on, man? Frank, I live in Georgia.
Yeah, it was
Atlanta.
Georgia. I'm thinking
Atlanta
of
to be
my
correct, not Arizona. No.
Same shit. Same
Well,
shit.
that's where all the gay men flourish.
Arizona,
What the
Georgia.
hell?
Oh,
That's kind of gay, but hey, close.
Listen, man. Good thing I'm married to a beautiful black African woman. So I ain't got that problem. Man. So
I
I
went
ain't
to
got that
school
problem at
in
all.
Georgia.
Oh, he's in ATL, man. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm in the outskirts too, by the way. So
Okay.
just to keep things in perspective. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that don't matter, man. They in
he said city of
they in
Arizona.
Norcross. They in all of those places, man.
Listen. The area that I'm living in, we don't do the lubrication and the goddamn baby oil over here. We don't do that kind of shit.
Woo!
He
Okay.
did it.
Gay.
Did he, time?
I just hope you don't have it on
Oh,
layaway.
did he?
I'm just messing with you, man.
So what's
man.
up, Mr.
Black
Chicago?
Friday
I know
sale.
you got a lot to say, like Mr. Mckinnon. So
Just like with Mr. McKinney, man, I'm gonna tell you like this real quick. So this coaching staff, this franchise it's been a revolving door of bullshit fuck ups, right? So in the last 7 to 8 years, we've had 3 different quarterbacks we drafted, and in those 3 goddamn quarterbacks, they have had 2 goddamn coaching staffs apiece. This is going to be Caleb's second one. And if you fucking tell me that Eberflus gets to sit here and fire 5 different offensive coaches. See, it's like when a guy gets married a bunch of goddamn times, and at one point in time, he got to look at himself in the fucking mirror and say, "But damn, I'm getting divorced a lot." Motherfucker, it's you. You're the damn problem. You are the problem. You're the reason why you keep getting married to different damn women all the damn time. How is it that you're absolved of any goddamn blame of this shit when you even had one coach that got fired on some non-football related shit? Maybe he pulled his damn thing out when it got to a damn internship in the goddamn office or some shit because the HR department had to fire his ass. Not the coach, not the GM, not the president. The HR department, which I didn't even know existed, had to come in and fire a coach on some non-football shit. You can't make this shit up, man. So when you're having Flus sitting here, and granted, Shane Waldron, and I say this before, Shane Waldron couldn't teach my goddamn dog how to bark. And guess what, Swing? I don't have a goddamn dog. He couldn't do none of that.
How's that going to work?
Woo!
That's exactly that's the question you should be asking. How in the hell is that gonna fucking work?
Exactly.
When you have this man who shouldn't have been here the first go round, when Pose, this is all on him. And I said this: whatever decision Pose make, all right, cool. You better fucking be right about it. And right now, his positives are being outweighed by his negatives. I don't give a fuck what he did with any other position on this team. When the coach and the quarterback positions are the two most important positions you got to get right, ain't right, or it ain't gelling, then all other shit you did don't even fucking matter now. It don't. It really don't. And because we could have had fucking Jim Harbaugh over here. Jim Harbaugh would have never had no goddamn team playing like this or looking like this. He don't play that shit. And we could have also had Ben Johnson. We could have also fucking had Callahan, the damn offensive coordinator from the Bengals, who ended up taking the damn head coaching job, I think, in the Titans or whatever. But we had a few candidates out there that we could have been considering. And I'm gonna use a race card right here. So Eric Bieniemy, whose resume is better than that white privileged ass Nathaniel Hackett and fucking Luke Getsy, who didn't do shit, but to JB's point, didn't do a goddamn thing except hold Aaron Rodgers' hurting ass Gatorade bottle and laugh at his corny ass goddamn jokes. You didn't teach him to do shit, but y'all get to have head coaching and offensive coordinator jobs. Meanwhile, Eric Bieniemy gets all this bullshit about him saying, "Oh, he's too hard to work with. He's unlikable. He's this, that." Fuck all that. He got a resume that consists of 2 goddamn Super Bowl rings. What the fuck do you have? Nothing. But he don't even get a chance to even be a head coach, let alone another offensive coordinator somewhere else.
All right, Mr. Chicago, that was like 50 bars.
And Chicago, as much as I agree with what you're saying, let's not forget we gave that exact same resume to Matt Nagy as well, and that didn't work either.
Well,
he was a
Nagy didn't call as many plays as Eric Bieniemy did. No, the fuck he didn't. Hell, he ain't doing that now. I mean, Andy Reid is really overseeing and making the final decision on what plays being called.
Andy Reid oversees
everything. He was working with Andy
glass
Reid.
of water.
But Nathaniel Hackett,
what
the fuck is he doing?
Water.
But I agree. But Bieniemy wanted a head coaching job. He did not want an offensive coordinator.
Why don't he deserve a chance? Why the fuck Nathaniel Hackett bomb ass get a damn chance to be a damn head coaching job with the Broncos, and they let his ass go the first goddamn year he was there?
Because of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers holds a lot of fucking
Josh McDaniels get to be a head coach twice for 2 different organizations when you should just stay your stupid ass in New England as a goddamn offensive coordinator.
Hey guys,
you don't work.
See, I don't get emotional about this because it's still the good old boys club.
That's all it is.
It's always been a good old boys club. So don't be surprised when we don't get an opportunity to get a coaching job. And when you want to talk about Eric Bieniemy, remember now, they had Patrick Mahomes, they got Andy Reid. That's why they got 2 Super Bowls. It had nothing to do with
1,000%.
Let's keep it real.
Eric Bieniemy has something to do with that offense orchestrated the way it was, though.
But everything comes downhill from Andy Reid. Period.
Yeah, 100%.
Andy Reid runs everything.
Well, the thing is this: I will back him up on that because, for the simple fact, that offense ain't looked like shit the last 2 damn years. It's been that defense that's been carrying them. They've gone to one of the Super Bowls.
That's Spagnuolo.
Eric Bieniemy hasn't been there.
But that's until the playoffs.
Eric Bieniemy is in college now. What I'm saying is he'll deserve a chance. But
I'm not saying he does deserve a chance. There's no question about it. If you gave Matt Nagy a chance, you got to give Bieniemy a chance.
Come on, man. No, fuck all. You get Luke Getsy ass a goddamn chance, and Nathaniel Hackett a fucking chance. They don't fucking deserve no goddamn chance. They should never even be in the NFL ever again.
Chicago, you keep going backwards here, man. You keep going backwards here. Getsy's an offensive coordinator. You can say Hackett didn't deserve a chance.
Hackett was a head coach. He don't deserve an offensive coordinator. He ain't offensively coordinate shit.
I'm not
denying
that. No, but Hackett got a job because they wanted to make sure Aaron Rodgers.
Because Aaron Rodgers, a piece of shit ass, that racist ass prick. He don't deserve. He got every fucking thing he want, and the shit still don't work. Ain't none of it been working in New York at all, and it's been all on him.
Well, Mr. Chicago, let me ask you this. Thomas Brown, he's a black coach. He's a black coach. Do you think that he'll get any respect from the offense?
I would tell you this much because I went back and saw a little bit of his resume, and obviously he was play calling with Carolina before they took the damn duties away from him. And I think Frank Wright ended up taking the damn duties over or whatever. But I do think it's funny about this fucking organization and this team, right? Whenever we say the shit can't get worse, they say, no, yes, it fucking can. I'm going to show you worse.
Hold my beer.
They have deliberately made efforts to, with courage, to go out there and show us worse shit than we've seen before. Every week we say, this is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. And then they say, no, the fuck it's not. I'm going to show you something next week. I got something.
Does that mean are we getting shut out this week?
No.
Because we only put up 3.
No. See, this
we'll
team
get a
showed me they
we'll get a safety. Our defense might get
on this coaching staff. They don't respect this coaching staff, and nor would I. I'm gonna be honest with you. We've seen people in our everyday lives, in our everyday professions, who are in higher up positions, managerial positions, executive positions, who don't deserve the goddamn jobs. We know more about the goddamn job than they do, but yet they're in a higher position than we are, and we got to fucking pretty much report to them. This is the same thing as that. These players don't fucking respect these goddamn coaches. Like, I mean, nobody on this fucking team respects Luke's or Shane Waldron.
So then you're saying Thomas Brown ain't really gonna get no respect then?
No, I don't think that. But I do think that Thomas Brown is gonna be more. He's gonna be more collaborative with Caleb and the rest of these guys and say, you know what? What do you all do best? What do you all like to do? What do you all don't like to do? Let's figure that out, and then we're gonna roll with that because it's really much that can't be changed at this goddamn point in week 10.
We still have the same offensive line, so I don't give a damn what you coach.
The same offensive line can't stop a goddamn.
That is true.
And listen, that same offensive line can't stop a goddamn blind man from walking across the goddamn street and getting green light.
The thing that I always say about go ahead, JB, because I know you want to get it in.
Yeah, JB.
Because I'm trying to jump in like double dutch, but one of the things that I say I'll give a little credence to Thomas Brown. One, he has been an offensive coordinator. Although it be college, Miami, he was the offensive coordinator, which allowed him to get on Tim McVay. He was on McVay's staff, which, he runs a pretty solid offense. So he's got some bells and whistles. Going to Carolina.
I did not know that. That's nice. I did not know he was under McVay.
Sweet baby Jesus himself could not be a good successful offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers last year. It just wasn't going to happen.
I don't think so. Jesus, Curtis, or Christopher Christ couldn't have saved that damn thing.
Neither one of them.
Who's Christopher Christ?
So those are two. Christopher and Curtis are two unspoken brothers of Jesus Christ. They don't talk about them in the Bible.
Okay. All right. Did you meet him?
Now we ain't getting biblical now. Hold on. Now, my thing with Thomas Brown is this: being an assistant head coach before, having that Miami background, and also having that tutelage from Sean McVay, right? Yeah. I think that he is literally about to be like, hey, Caleb, you do this, or this. That's it. Hit the slant, hit the out, hit the fly, or run. Like, it's not going to be
simplicity. We need it as simple as possible. We need Roshan incorporated heavy in this goddamn offense this week.
You got to look deeper. So you cut me off before I finish. You got to look deeper. Thomas Brown has, 8, 9. Thomas Brown has what? 8 games to prove that he can be an offensive coordinator. So he's auditioning for his next job.
Yeah.
That's going to come into play. While you might see a little bit more.
Good point.
And I'm not saying they're going to win games, but you might see a little bit more success as far as Caleb looking just a little better.
Yeah.
He's just going to look a little better, but we're not going to win. I think we might, 1-7 the next 8. I think that's feasible. Maybe 2-6.
I would say, listen, keep this simple shit simple. Like, simplicity stands out. And I really do think he going to just stick with what works and just and go from there. Whatever else can happen after that, then he'll cross that bridge when he get there. But at this point, I want to say, knock on wood, it can't get much fucking worse than what it's been. I want to say that, but I hear myself saying it, and I'm telling myself right now, don't say that shit out loud because they gonna show your ass yet again. They're embarrassing my goddamn city, and I don't appreciate it. This organization has not appreciated us.
I want to ask you something, Dennis.
Oh, you gonna say? I said the Packers are foaming at the mouth to get here Sunday. Yeah, they foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, they are, hands down.
You know what? It should even be more. It should be more Packer fans in that damn stands than it should be Bears fans. we should not even be packing the goddamn Soldier Field out because of how fucking bad this goddamn team has
It'll
been
never
looking out
happen,
there.
though. We wish, but Dennis,
Well,
let
I'm
me
telling
ask
everybody,
you this.
Bears Nation, stop going to these fucking games, or at least leave after the first goddamn quarter. Stop. We can't keep blindly fucking being led by this goddamn team and giving them our goddamn money and support. And this is what the fuck the end result is. This ain't no goddamn real Bears
Take a
football.
breath.
Dennis, I want to
breath.
ask you something really quick.
Take
Dennis.
a breath. Okay, Frank.
Quick question on this one, because I know you came from an era where Walter Payton got the ball all the fucking time, and that's fine because that was Walter fucking Payton. But this era, we see a lot of dual threat type running backs. Hence, you look at our fucking division with David Montgomery and Gibbs, that dynamic 1-2 punch that they have in Detroit. You can go back a few years with the Packers with Dillons and Jacobs, like that dominant 1-2 punch that they have.
The Vikings, yeah.
We keep giving Roshan Johnson like 2 fucking snaps a game. Why can't they do the 1-2 punch that we see other teams doing? Because Swift, I love Swift. He is a damn good running back, very good mobility. But when you switch shit up and then all of a sudden you plug in Roshan, who's a bruiser, and then you come back with Swift again, who's finesse, wouldn't that fuck around with defenses?
Isn't Swift the same guy that cut the guy in the end zone, gave him a safety? Is that the same guy?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Well,
yes, I believe that
there was nowhere to go. It was really
that's my point.
I called that safety too. I knew it was going to happen. There was nowhere to go. That offensive line.
But you know, we DEI'd, you know, the assistant running back coach is a woman. You mean to tell me these players don't know the rules?
It's a good question.
Or how about this? Stop having Swift in there to block when Roshan is a way better blocker.
But I'm gonna piggyback on that too, though, JB, because one thing I have noticed the last few games is every time Roshan comes in, you know they're passing the fucking ball because he's coming in
on goal line plays. You know he's getting the ball, but here's my problem.
Every single time Roshan comes in, they're passing the ball,
and
then you go back out when Smith comes in and they're in shotgun, he's more than likely getting the fucking ball.
Here's a stat that you all probably missed about this fucking team. Do you know we're second to last on 3rd and short in the league? We can't fucking convert 3 yards. They can't give me 1 goddamn yard. 1 yard. We're talking about 36 inches.
1 carry. You're not listening. He got 1 carry. 1 for negative loss because they knew he was in the game in plus. It was a
third and long. Baby, we were in scoring territory in this last game in the first quarter 3 fucking times in opposing teams' territory, and we came up with nothing. 2 out of the 3 times we got negative yardage, so we got kicked out of field goal range and out of scoring range. I'm talking about the last one. Caleb did. What are we doing?
Listen,
I couldn't understand that.
Listen, good. Silk, I want your opinion on this.
Yes, sir.
The game, within the game, I don't think the Bears know how to play that. I don't think they know how to play the game within the game because now the thing you think should happen, and this came, and I always bring this up, this came back to bite Pete Carroll in the butt. You got the first down. Guess what I'm doing? I don't care. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, whatever. I'm on the 2-yard line. Marshawn Lynch.
You can know I'm going to run the damn ball, and guess what? I'm running the damn ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm not going to do?
A lot of what
I'm
you
not
see.
going to have
what's that?
You got to stop it.
You got to
stop it. But you know what
it.
I'm not going to do? I'm not going to have a fullback in Corey Blasting game on the 1-yard line with David Montgomery. Then this year with Roshan Johnson, and then I do a Cole Kmet tight end screen. Or I do a DJ Moore
screen. You ain't even used Blessing game in the 3rd and
one.
On fucking 1.
You know what I got?
36 inches in the yard.
Fullback.
You can't give me 1 yard.
You know what else I got? I got a running back that breaks first tackles. You're going to have to stop this.
Well, like I said, back in the day, it was 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, get your quarterback on the center and run that ball. What the hell are you doing in shotgun anyway?
Why you in shotgun, man?
And I was early on in the year, they were putting Doug Kramer.
There's no consistency with this
I'm
offense.
talking about
one thing will go right, and then we'll go back doing something stupid that don't fucking even make sense. It's like, wait, so we take 2 steps forward and we take 8 steps back. How? How are we doing that?
Let me ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
If it was 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 1 or 2nd and 1 or 4th and 1, be it for the first down or the goal line, and Matt Suey and Walter Payton in the game, what you about to do?
Oh, we're running the ball, and we're letting you know we're going to run it.
Yeah.
And there could be nothing you can do about it because Walter going to run your ass
85 to 90% of the time it worked, right?
All day.
Walter Payton going to run your ass
Why these fools can't do the same thing?
Simplify the fucking game.
Silky, let me tell you what they're doing. It's like they take a goddamn open book test.
Let JB finish. Let JB finish.
I'm asking Silk.
Yep.
What is it now that allows these newbies, I'm gonna call them newbies, to get these coaching jobs when they're not playing simple football? I don't need a tight end screen on 3rd and 1.
The cute shit.
I don't need it. You know what I need? Philly does a tush push. Everybody knows the tush push is coming. Guess what they about to do? Tush push, and guess what they do?
Can't stop.
Get it? They get it. Like, what are we missing here? Why is Chicago always the last to the party?
Back in the day, an old movie, Pulp Fiction, when Vin Rames said, "I'm going to look for me some hard thumping brothers." I'm looking for some hard thumping linemen that just want to get dirty and get nasty. We don't have
that.
We do not.
Not at all. Not even close.
You know what?
We got one.
We got lounge chair ass motherfuckers out there who who get their ass mauled over and fall backwards, and now they sit in the goddamn lounge chair in the goddamn grass. That's what the fuck we got. But
I felt like we had one too.
This team takes a damn open book test.
Jenkins can't stay healthy though.
Jenkins can't stay healthy for shit, man. It's over with him. I'm tired of that damn experiment. But this goddamn team is taking an open book test and getting the goddamn right answers wrong. The goddamn answers right there. What are you doing?
Jenkins, it's the whole damn offensive line. Shit, they ain't been healthy the last 3 fucking years, and you want to bad. Like I told you before, it don't matter if you have fucking 3 goddamn Pro Bowls, all pros on there. If they ass ain't healthy, that shit ain't gonna fucking work.
Why your ass always hurt?
If it ain't healthy, if they ain't healthy, if they ain't got no continuity, it's not gonna work. It don't matter who you got on the damn line. You gotta have continuity. You can have. I'll take a team of guys that's good offensive linemen. Give me 5 good offensive linemen that don't fucking stay hurt. And I can go some places with that instead of getting a damn line with 3 damn all pros and 2 good guys, but the motherfuckers always hurt. We're going to see who line going to be better.
The Eagles, the Ravens,
and that's it. A lot of guys don't show up for work.
Who else?
Detroit.
Our center.
Detroit got some fucking. They got some dogs on that line.
Well,
every fucking body's a dog.
Well, check this out though. Before we get into them dogs and Detroit and all them shit, let's pay some motherfucking bills.
Yeah, we're a bunch of cats.
Yeah. That's the time.
Yeah, I said it. I'm trying to be king. You crazy. I'm real. King of what?
Okay, bow down. Let the trumpet sound. Roll out the red carpet. 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 Roll out the red carpet.
Hey, welcome back. Hey, the Chicago Clubhouse podcast is brought to you by Moore's Beer, Hugh Nightclub, which I was actually at. I want to say Saturday night. I was there Saturday night. Good time. And make sure you get you a copy of, not a copy, but some Moore's beer, a case of Moore's beer. I don't drink it because I'm not a drinker. I don't drink beer, but guys like JB, guys like Frank the Tank, and T-Neck have had Moore's beer, and they say it is great tasting. So make sure you get you a pack of Moore's beer. Yeah. Anyway, so
let me get out of here.
We've been talking about these Bears. I think we all on this panel agree that it's about to get ugly. We think that, well, I think that Green Bay is going to name its score, because right now, what I really want to talk about is I want to talk about the young quarterback. Coming into the season, I think me and JB and possibly Frank too, maybe a couple other guys were on board saying that since he's a rookie quarterback, they already have a very good defense. They have a good special teams, that he should come in to be a game manager.
Agreed.
We said if he's not a game manager and they look for him to be playing hero ball, or trying to make him into being CJ Stroud, that this team is going to suffer. And right now, it looked like that's exactly what they are doing. Silky, you sit up there and said what a lot of us agree with. They've given this young man too much responsibility. There's no way in hell that this man should be calling audibles at the line of scrimmage at the pace that he's calling audibles at. Mm-hmm. And then when he's calling the audibles, he's fucking up when he's calling them, because he's running it right into the damn defense.
Mm-hmm. You cannot fake experience. You don't know what either you have it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Which is why a veteran quarterback would have helped him, I feel like.
So tell me,
that's another mistakes the Bears made. They didn't go and get a seasoned veteran to show him the ropes. And like I said, he's a gunslinger.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Marcus Mariota would have helped them. I would have liked Mariota to have been our
veteran coach would have helped too.
Quarterback.
Yeah, even a veteran coach. That's a very good point as well. If you're not going to get a veteran,
the thing about the coach thing is this, and I had a problem with him coming back, because if you're going to start all the way to fuck over, start all the way to fuck over. You need a brand new coach and a brand new quarterback. You can't have an old, mediocre, bomb-ass coach with a new quarterback and trying to incorporate him into whatever fuck system you're running, because whatever you're running has not been working. We needed all new everything, man, and we didn't do that. We set up and put new with the old, and that shit is looking. We've been putting the damn Band-Aid on the damn gunshot wound, hoping we don't fucking bleed out. And guess what? We're fucking bleeding out now.
Okay, so look, before we go back to Silky, I want to get everybody's prediction about the game.
Prediction
coming up on Sunday. Yes, prediction. That's what I said. Did not stutter.
Man, we ain't even finished talking about last game.
Well, we don't want to talk about last game. Ain't shit to talk about.
The worst shit ever. Well, no goddamn highlights, JB. We got low lights. We got dim lights. We ain't got no lights.
Hey, but we bragged about how good our punter was.
The light bill wasn't paid. Shit.
We've seen a lot of our punter the last few weeks, haven't we?
Oh my God!
He's got
more yards than Caleb.
Yes, that punter is great.
He better make the Pro Bowl.
but I just want to point out,
we're gonna wear out his leg by the end of his
one thing. Damn light bill shit.
What's that, JB?
Hold on. I just want to point out one thing that's just irking my soul. We gave up 9 sacks to New England, who only had 16 going into the season. Going into this game, which they were like the bottom 5.
New England's not even a good defense.
Guess what?
It was a bunch of no names, JB. Nobody knew these motherfuckers.
Now they got 25.
Jesus.
And they're ranked 10 or 11. Guess how many the Bears got?
They're one game.
24.
How? We always seem to make
our defense is so
ain't that good, make them look good. See, again, man, we
24.
This team never,
but our defense is so great.
This team never disappoints me at disappointing me. They don't. They really don't. You can't make this shit up, man. We lost to a lesser talented team.
Did you get that off of a fortune cookie?
No. I come up with all. Listen, I come up with all this shit. This is off the top of the damn dome. Like I'm thinking this shit as I'm actually talking to y'all. But this goddamn team,
because you talk like a mile a minute, boy.
I'm just like, wait. So we The Patriots, they damn coach called them out last week. Accountability. We got out coached by a former linebacker who just got the goddamn job 6 months ago.
Well,
this is crazy, man.
That's because we're not a
guess
good
what?
team, man. We are not a good
He got
team.
3 wins.
No,
Carolina got 3 wins. We got 4.
And we got
Top
3
10 pick.
points.
Here we come.
How the fuck do we get
Top
worse
5
with
pick.
more talent?
So let's go back to predictions. And let me start with Silky. What you think about this game coming up?
Oh, we I think we're gonna get out of the rut.
What?
I pray to God you're right.
So you're saying we're going to?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What you talking about, Silky?
You froze on an angry face right now, too.
Shit. Well, until Silky gets back,
He ain't coming back. So go ahead,
I
man.
tell you, I think Green Bay's gonna name.
Oh, there he is.
There he
There
is.
you go. He back.
31-10.
31-10. I'm assuming the Bears.
Hell no.
Oh, you said we gonna get out the rut. So
we gonna get a touchdown.
Oh, there's the rut. There's the rut.
that
All right.
was- oh,
There's the
oh,
rut.
so we gonna
Yeah,
score.
you fool for a minute.
All right,
I was
that
like,
makes
okay,
sense.
I might be with you on that.
Yeah, I was about to say, Silky. Okay, so you got 31-10. What you got, Foul?
Shit. Name the motherfucking shit. That's what I got. Name whatever fucking score they want to put up. That's what fucking going Yeah. I ain't got no goddamn score. I refuse to give them fucking Packers even a fucking joy.
But listen, and to that point, Foul, I'm gonna say this much. No, fuck the bullshit. Fuck Green Bay. Fuck the city. Fuck the goddamn county they in. Fuck that goddamn stadium. Fuck the state of Wisconsin, that musty ass state. I don't like shit about this.
Hey.
I ain't gonna never pick no goddamn Green Bay.
You'll
Even if we lose,
never,
fuck them.
never, ever,
Fuck them.
ever be
We
invited
winning the
to
goddamn
Wisconsin.
game. 27-24. Goddamn it. Shit. Fuck them.
After all that, 27-24.
A field goal gonna win the goddamn game, and goddamn Food still gonna get his ass fired.
By three?
By 3. We gonna win.
We gonna
goddamn it.
score
Fuck them.
24 points. Woo! Okay.
We gonna score 27. Goddamn it. Fuck
He
them.
said we're winning, T.
Wait, we're winning?
We're
said
winning the
we're
goddamn game. Fuck
Oh
them.
yeah, pass that shit, bro. Pass that shit over here.
Puff, pass.
You know what?
Over here.
I ain't picking no goddamn Green Bay. Fuck
Hey, you
them.
know what?
I don't
He
give a
is
damn.
Crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
He is absolutely right. I never pick Green Bay to beat Chicago. Fuck Green Bay. Yeah, we gonna beat their ass.
Fuck them, man.
24-21. I don't
Let's
care.
go to. You said what? 24-21.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck
Fuck
about
it. 21-17, we win. Goddamn it. It's gonna be a low scoring game. 21-17, we win it.
What you got, JB?
JB's a realist.
think
I hope
y'all
we're ready
are
for this.
I'm the realist. I'm looking at Green Bay coming off a bye, and the last time they played, they had a subpar showing to the Lions, losing 24-14, and they gonna come out and beat our ass, man. I got 31. I got 31-12. No, you know what? I'll give it 13. We're gonna get one field goal. I mean, we're gonna get one touchdown and 2 field goals. 31-13.
How we gonna get that touchdown? You gonna score?
Special team.
Shit happens.
Swift gonna score the goddamn touchdown.
Right, special team. The defensive touchdown, something.
You better listen to me good. I called this shit the last
Maybe
damn
Thomas
game.
Brown was
Jordan
score.
Love does lead the NFL in interceptions. Let's not forget that. So we can
So fuck
possibly see
you. We getting 2 out of that motherfucker, and Roman dudes ain't getting a touchdown, and Swift getting a damn touchdown too. Watch what I already predicted this shit.
And what's the
We got
I'm writing it down. I'm keeping receipts. I'm keeping receipts.
Keep
Frank,
the
what you
goddamn
got?
receipts, the invoice, all that shit. Yeah,
So here-
we winning the damn game.
I'm on JB. I'm a realist in this as well. I've been picking the Bears because I hate fucking Green Bay for so many fucking years, and I will never do that again until the Bears actually win a fucking game against them. So I'm not going as bad because I still think our defense is going to be extremely well. They're going to give Jordan Love problems. The Bears are going to lose this game 23-9, still near 0 fucking touchdowns. I don't trust our offense.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes.
If being an asshole is
Frank,
being
no
called a
touchdown.
realist, then what can I say?
No
This
touchdown.
offense has given me 0 fucking faith to win this game. If we're winning this game, we're winning 9-6 because our defense held them to 6 points.
If we win this game, it's gonna be by the players alone. Fuck the coaches. Fuck the
We could have
coaches.
2 pick sixes.
The
I
players
guess.
gonna win the game.
Okay, so
Gotta go.
here's what I say. I'm looking at Josh Jacobs, and I'm looking at the way that we
No
have
Billings
been
as well.
getting our asses ran over as far as like the run defense. We've been getting our asses ran over. Josh Jacobs
And
is
Billings
a
is up.
true test.
Yeah, no Billings for the rest of the year.
He is gonna fuck us up. So, being that we don't have any offense, and I don't see Thomas Brown coming in and making a 180 for the team, I don't see that. Actually, I don't see it for the rest of the season, but that's another conversation. But I definitely don't see it for the Packers game. So, being that we don't have an offense, and Jacobs is gonna run all over us, I'm thinking like 28-3.
Listen, T, now listen,
Like-
being
like
being realistic
field
about
goal.
this
Wait
shit,
a minute,
I'm
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. We might get a field goal, maybe. Hell, we may get a touchdown, but I'm not so optimistic anymore. After these past games, and everybody knows I'm a Bears lifer. I'm a diehard Bears fan, but I got to be realistic this time because they've been hurting my feelings week after week after week after week. So I am not optimistic that they're going to score this touchdown. So I'm not going to put it in my prediction, but I hope they do. I hope they do. Mr. Chicago, go ahead.
I would at least say this much, being at least this bit of optimism, it would be they would at least come out looking competitive and being physical and actually wanting to fucking produce. Now we got rid of one of the goddamn cancers out of the goddamn locker room and play calling with Shane Waldron ass being gone. I do think these goddamn players who have been telling the damn coaching staff, hey man, what the fuck he doing ain't working over here. That's not working. I do see them coming with some edge now and with some goddamn chip on their damn shoulder, ready to fucking prove. It's too much talent on this fucking team for us to consistently look like this. I want to believe, even if we don't win the game, I want to believe it'll at least fucking be competitive and actually respectable to say, okay, they're making some strides back in the right direction again. Let's see if we can build on that kind of shit.
Jesse, I agree. We need to see Cole Kmet more and not just in a blocking capacity.
Chicago, I want to piggyback really quick on what you were saying, though. As far as coming out with fire, who's your leader amongst men who's going to be coming out with that fucking fire?
Well, for one, I do
have one.
That's my problem.
No, we don't have one. But
when
I
have
will
we
say,
ever-
but
That's why I'm
offensively,
interested to hear this answer.
Yeah, when have we
don't
ever
have
trusted
one.
our offense in the first fucking quarter? We still haven't scored.
are we talking about on the whole team, or are we talking about just the offense, or just?
I'm talking about just the offense.
Okay, the
Defense, I
offense-
know people are going to bring fire, and that's going to probably we're going to need turnovers from our defense to give offensive fire.
First
The
and
problem
foremost,
is we have
I do
nobody
think
on offense
Swift
that
is
can-
going to bring that fire first and foremost, and then however way Caleb connects with DJ Moore or with Roman Dunze, that's going to be fire, and that's going to be motivation to keep going and fucking run and fucking bringing the goddamn chains and getting first downs and shit like that. So I do see with the level of confidence they will gain from the production they getting out of them, I can see them building on that, and that's like bring some fire out in that fucking game, getting the goddamn crowd riled up and getting them into the damn game and making the shit more competitive thereafter. But it has to be them converting on third downs and shit like that. I can see them, the first half, I want to believe they're not going to come out looking like they've been looking for the past fucking 3 weeks. And to correct Silky on this, we ain't scored a goddamn touchdown in 3 weeks, because if you count the week that we scored a touchdown, that was 3 weeks ago. So we ain't scored a goddamn touchdown in 3 weeks.
Let me ask you this then: are we going to score first? Because we still are the only team in the NFL who have not scored first.
That's too iffy. No, I don't think so.
Okay, so
we have to score a field goal first.
That concludes the predictions for next week. So now I want to get to this.
Yeah,
who's that good-looking guy?
Y'all heard
that's
Mr.
that Dennis guy,
Lewis,
right?
better known as Mr. McKinnon.
Yeah.
Keep it real up in here. He keeps it real up in here too.
Yes, sir.
Silky bears all. So, what can we find? I know what I can find in this book, but I want to hear from you, and I'm sure everybody else does. What can they find in this book?
Well, let me say this. It'll tell you how they treat former players. It will tell you about what happened to Walt in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It will tell you about the real Buddy Ryan.
Yeah. I won't spoil
it will tell you about guys who were protected and who the informers were on the team. And the fact that I did more with no money than anybody in the history of the Bears.
Yeah, you told us about that. You told us about that.
Now, quick question about some of those stories that you'll be telling in the book. Are there any of your former teammates that would definitely back you on the various stories that you're telling in those books in terms of like expounding on the details of what took place during that time?
The one thing my teammates will tell you, Silky has a photographic memory, doesn't forget nothing. I got stuff on you your wife don't even know. And we always looked out for each other. You know, and I think at a time where we got treated like crap, but we put the Bears on the map. And the McCasters never really gave us the love that we deserved.
Yeah. I mean, but keep in mind, though, George had passed away before y'all won that Super Bowl. So I don't know about the rest of the family and how they was dealing with that, but in terms of like the level of success that you guys had. But I need to ask this question even for you, being on that team, though. Do you all feel like that you got enough success out of that team, or do you feel like that you left a couple rings out there on that field?
Well, put it this way. If the Bears thought long-term about dynasty, when we won the Super Bowl in '86, January 26th, the average age on the team was 24. We hadn't even hit prime, but they didn't want to pay anybody. Because they were guaranteed to be sold out at Soldier Field. If you'd have kept us together for the next 3 to 4 years, we would have had a dynasty.
Damn, man.
I think about that all the time. How they didn't, you don't take care of the guys that got you here.
I'm still feeling that nowadays, man.
On January 26, 1986, we doubled the Bears' value in 3 hours.
I was about to be 2, man.
And then they turn around and say, we ain't got no money to pay anybody.
Damn, man.
So I still think about that and how they treated Walter. You can say how much you love him all you want, but you made sure he didn't get that St. Louis franchise.
Wow.
So like I said, a lot of media in this town don't ask the right questions that they know the answers to because they want to make sure they keep their jobs.
Yeah, you even look back nowadays too, like when you're looking in training camp and everything like that, like you're not seeing even in training camp former players, even from the 2006 Super Bowl contending team. All these players, none of them are in training camp or even around the team.
I told you, if I go to Bears game, it's like, well, then we got tickets for it. I'm not sitting in the end zone. You mean tell me I can't go in a box?
Yeah, that's fucked.
You got all these celebrities that don't have anything to do with Chicago. You put in a box, but you don't put your players in a box.
Yep. Well, Silky, let me ask you a question. Have you even been like reached out to come to the facility and talk to the current players at any point in time since you?
I've been retired for almost 40 years. I should not be in a position. I got to beg for nothing.
Good point.
I'm part of what they call royalty.
No, absolutely, but have they not reached out to you at all, though?
Oh no. Remember now.
Wow.
I'm a militant. I don't lie. I tell the truth, so I'm a threat. So when you are a threat, they kind of phase you out. So like I said, I don't need them. I'm retired. I'm enjoying life.
Yeah, so then that means no, they don't reach out to you. They don't do nothing.
So that sounds like it's a goddamn George problem. That's what it sounds like because it's been too many damn speculation about him being in the way of this team for far too damn long. He don't know shit about football. He ain't a football guy, but he's still getting in the way of this goddamn team really propelling themselves and prospering and being a consistent playoff contending team that we know they can be, especially now with all this damn talent. If he's getting in the way of any of this shit, man, it needs to be called out. Simple.
It don't matter if you call it out or not. They the fucking owners.
They gonna do what they want to do.
You think they give a fuck? You think they give a fuck about your opinion? You think they give
public scrutiny will get shit changed? Listen,
don't
now,
care.
if you
Look,
think public consumption and public screw,
they don't give a.
Yeah.
What
And
happened?
George McCaskey, I mean Papa Bear McCaskey, and Papa Bear would not be happy on where this franchise.
I already know this.
no,
The thing is this. What we sit up there and we know about the McCaskies. There was an article, someone, or I guess it's a worst kept secret, that the reason why the Bears keep hiring and paying all these first year coaches is because they don't want a coach that's going to ruffle the feathers.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want a coach that's going to be outspoken, that's going to hold people's feet to the fire, and that includes the owners.
Which is why they ain't want Harbaugh.
So that's why you sit up there and you
exactly
look at all the guys. Yeah, that's exactly why Jim Harbaugh did not get a fucking call.
That's
Because
some
Jim Harbaugh was
bullshit,
not going to
man.
get a fucking call. Because they don't want a guy like Jim Harbaugh.
Ownership.
That's
They
gonna
still
come in
believe
there.
they own you.
Yeah. They don't want a guy that's going to come in there and tell them, hey, look here. Yo ass, the only reason why you got this shit is because your mama married a fucking accountant or where the fuck he was.
Oh,
A
somebody
nerd. We could just say a nerd.
I'm even hearing that even with Fluke's interviewing Cliff Kingsbury, that he was a little intimidated by Cliff Kingsbury's personality and how he may have a strong personality. He's a bit flashy. Fuck all that. They interviewed Cliff Kingsbury just to get some damn information and intel on Caleb. So you ain't even interview him just for him being here. That's a 1-2 combination that would have fucking worked for us. And you sat up here and declined that and went for a goddamn person who would nobody beat the damn door down for. And Shane Waldron. You got to be this dumbest.
So there was a question. There was a question for Silky about can you tell us the story of your first touchdown? They thought it was pretty cool.
First touchdown, Philadelphia, my rookie year in 1983, and we won 7-0. Vince Evans was at quarterback. I scored the only touchdown and got the game ball.
Vince Evans, what? He was a gunslinger.
Yes, I still remember that day. I was returning punts, and they took me out in the fourth quarter and put Jeff Fisher back there. He caught a punt. I'm yelling at him to get down. He broke his leg that day.
Oh, Jeff Fisher did?
Jeff Fisher.
Dang.
I've had 5 teammates that become head coaches, and not one of them offered me a job.
Wow. Not even Leslie Frazier? Not Leslie Frazier.
That's Mike Singletary, Jim Harbaugh, Steve, Jeff Fisher. Now, who else am I missing?
Rivera?
Chico. Yeah. There's the other one.
Ron Rivera. Chico didn't offer no job, man. Chico a good dude, man. That's messed up.
No, you don't.
Mike Singletary didn't offer you no job? So what kind of?
They didn't like Mike Singletary at all. Shit.
They did have Rivera though. Was
he came close to getting another damn job.
So what kind of relationship did you have with these guys? Where I
got along with everybody, man. Dennis did everything nobody wanted to do, so I was very good at what I did. But my point to that is, when they always bring out brotherhood, and I said the white man always take care of his brothers. I had a few brothers who got the head coaching job and did not look out for a brother, because they can create jobs and titles for you when you're the man.
Right.
So I tell people, don't get it twisted. Guys, teammates will forget who you are once they get the head coaching job.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what Prime does over there in Colorado. Some of his Hall of Fame buddies are over there coaching. Warren Sapp is over there, defensive line coach. He's never been a coach a day in his life, but he's a gold jacket and one of the greatest defensive tackles that ever played a damn game. And he ain't think twice but to call him. And so
he made sure Warren went to school and got that degree first.
Yeah.
You got to still qualify.
Oh, so they can't say nothing. Yes, they can't say nothing.
Yeah. But man, I do think that some of them was probably not necessarily being egotistical, but they were probably just thinking about, okay, let me get mine first and establish myself first, and then I can see about reaching back later. But I want to make a name for myself first. Some people do have that selfish mentality.
I mean, most of these teams now have like 18 positions that you never even heard of. They created a title.
Yeah.
To take care of your guys. That's what they do.
Yep.
So like I said,
passing game coordinator.
What the hell
game coordinator?
Quality control. What the hell is quality control?
Video
quality are you controlling?
Video game choreographer, like some shit.
So like I said,
social media coordinator and shit. What?
They even got a guy up there in the booth that literally watches the replays to see if you can fucking challenge. Like, should you challenge and send it down there to the coach? Give me that fucking job, please.
I have a stupid question.
Please, can I have that job?
You don't know how to. Hey, Matt Eberflus don't know how to actually use his timeouts or that damn challenge flag at all.
For shit. No, but I have a stupid question.
That's the thing. Whoever's the idiot that he hired to sit up there to tell him and buzz him and let him know that the damn play should be challenged is the motherfucker he should fire.
He should be firing that person.
Oh, you mean the idiot hired the idiot?
I have a dumbass question, though. What the hell is the damn duties and responsibilities of the assistant head coach? What the hell do they actually do?
Hey, that's what Thomas Brown was, and we're trying to give him a chance, right?
He was the assistant head coach, or was he
I thought he was a wide receivers coach.
Was he a wide receiver coach?
Head coach.
Listen, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the hell his title was.
He was a running backs coach.
What was
a running backs coach?
See, nobody knows.
Tom McVay said that he was an assistant head coach.
What was Luke Getsy's job under Aaron
I
Rodgers?
really don't give a damn what he was. I don't care. I just read that.
Hey, if he gonna run the ball, I'm gonna like him.
Run the ball.
I want
don't run it in shotgun. But if
we don't have a
run
fullback, so I can't ask for I formation. But
no, we can do I formation still.
we don't have a fullback. What the fuck are we gonna do?
We don't have a fullback.
We cut our fullback.
Fullback is gone.
Unless you're gonna be putting
put Roshan and Swift ass in there. Fool the damn defense. Fuck it. Fool the defense, man.
All right, so Silky, I wanted to talk to you a little bit.
Yeah, pal.
What do you want to do as far as like what do you want to see out of Caleb? These next how many games we got? What, 8 games
left? 8 games.
8 long ass.
What do you want to see out? What do you want to see out of Caleb?
I want to see completion percentage. I want to see you basically understand where your second and third read is and get the ball out of your hand a lot quicker. Stop running around like you're running from cops. Get rid of the ball.
Would you like to see him take off and run a little bit?
Run to extend plays. I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
But running and taking chance of getting knocked out, I don't like that at all.
I don't know.
The thing is that they protect him so damn much. The problem that I have with him is that he has lanes to run, but he won't fucking run. And you have to get out. Like, these guys are big, fast, strong, and they're smart.
In college.
There's no way in hell you're going to be sitting up there fucking twirling around in the damn backfield and shit.
Waiting for
and
somebody
think
to
that
open.
you're going to have enough time to continue to find people open.
Well, the number one thing is that diva title that he had at USC.
Yeah.
He needs to check that at the door. That's the first thing. And because he doesn't worry about being benched because he got no competition behind him, he does what the hell he wants to do.
Exactly.
The Bears created this problem.
Yeah. I want to also point this out. I read this too about Shane Waldron, is that there was speculation that he was coaching Caleb to not turn the ball over. So despite the fact that we've been looking like shit on offense these last 3 games, you notice he ain't turned the ball over one time.
No, that's the best thing that he's gone and done. Since he ain't been able to put up no
it's
points.
because Shane Waldron has been sheltering him and shielding him and telling him to protect the ball. And so he'll throw a bad pass or overthrow, underthrow, or take the sack. He's not throwing it out of bounds. He's not being coached to throw the shit out of bounds. When the philosophy for a quarterback is, if you want to live to see another down, you throw the goddamn ball out of bounds. Don't take unnecessary hits, man. He getting hit too much. His damn line already can't protect his ass. He gonna get killed out there. We need him to protect himself better than what he's doing.
Yeah.
Can I push back on that real quick? I think Waldron came into thinking that because he gave the book early, that Caleb, because of his success at USC, was going to be further along than he was. You can't compare it to what Waldron and Geno had because Geno was a 10-year vet. 10 years, you didn't seen damn near everything.
Yep, and
you didn't seen every formation, every blitz. So that's why Geno had 30 touchdowns and 4,200 yards. Caleb ain't seen but what, like you said, Silky, hey, 1-2, run. That's it. You haven't seen a fraction of what this NFL has to offer. All that backyard dirt, what do you call it? Playing the dirt football that you did at USC, you can't do that here. You cannot do that in Chicago.
Dave Aldridge was trying. He was handling him with kid gloves, man, and that was the problem. He was trying to be too precautious.
I don't think he handled him with kid gloves. No. I pushed back. I don't think he was handling him with kid gloves. I thought he thought Caleb Williams was this generational Andrew Luck type talent, and he gave him the keys to the Ferrari.
Yeah,
that's what I believe.
But he made this shit too complicated.
And he was not ready.
It was supposed to be simple, like what Cliff Kingsbury's doing with Jay Daniels. Shit simple, and it works.
That's why you're furthering my point. You gave him too much, thinking he was here, and he's here.
Yep.
That's a fundamental flaw, one, of your OC, and two, how dare your head coach don't say, hey, man, dumb this shit down for this dude. Run the ball.
Run the ball, man.
There's no reason Caleb should have 51 attempts and we have 12 rushes. No reason.
I gotta give
Johnson got 1 year. One.
Yeah, that pisses me off. Yeah, that really does.
Hogan Mack got 1 target.
And this is the thing. I wanna go on the comments really quick. I want to talk on the comments really quick. John, dude, come on, man. Just come. I like Bajan. I was one of the people who actually really did like Bajan. I think he is a project. He can be good in a few years. But this is the thing. I don't give a flying fuck what you do in preseason against third stringers. I don't give a shit.
At all.
Right? I would have loved to see Bajan go up against a first string in preseason, but they didn't do it. I can't justify going up against third stringers and saying that he has more talent than Caleb Williams. I'm sorry. No, that's not fucking possible.
And
you need to put down the weed on. Preseason means nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It means to get the practice squad players some reps to try out for their other team. That's
it's
what
conditioning and reps and chemistry. That's all the hell it's used for. That's it. But
So
here's my thing: if they even entertain the idea of taking Caleb out, you can fucking forget about that kid's confidence because it's shot to hell now. You can't take him out after the way he's been playing. Give him a chance to redeem himself these next couple of games to go away from them last 3 games that he's fucking looked bad in. Like, you can't take him out of this shit now.
I got a question.
I'll give you an answer.
Since we're now saying preseason means nothing. Preseason is nothing. Since we're saying that, why is it that after, let's say, let's go back to Mitch Trubisky. Remember that preseason he didn't play? I think halfway in the season, a lot of us were saying they should have had him in preseason. He should have been taking snaps.
That's reps.
Preseason is nothing. Why the fuck?
No.
We want reps.
The win losses though. That's just nothing to you, man.
Third stringer.
Yes.
The wins and losses, that shit don't matter. But the reps and the chemistry that you're developing, the cadence that you're developing, that shit matters. And getting your legs up under you on the football field, that shit matters. That's what preseason is for. Preseason ain't about wins and losses. Nobody gives a shit about that.
Preseason does matter, but not to your number 1 overall.
Not to wins. Not in the sense of winning and losing. That shit don't matter.
We weren't talking about winning and losing. We just talking about preseason.
I want him to get his reps,
conditioning and chemistry. What preseason is used for.
Okay, JB.
It's real simple. It's real simple. Right now, people are going to look at the number 1 overall pick as a bust because we're not winning. 2, it's easy to give Tyson Bagent the reins because last year when Justin got hurt, Tyson Bagent came in, had a little splash, went 2-2,
he did well.
Looked decent.
Yeah,
right?
well.
He
Good
looked decent.
It was all right. Yeah.
Good backup. Yeah. The problem that's ensuing right now is this. The Bears are trying to salvage their season. This ain't Arizona. This ain't the Commanders. This ain't the Patriots, of who we lost to in the most pragmatic fashion. You know what you do got coming? 3 top-tier defenses.
And you're going to put Bajan into that and think it's going to be successful?
To look at those defenses, listen, he's not going to look at those defenses and look any better than he did against those bottom-tier defenses. He's not.
No, he won't.
So the whole thing about let's salvage the season, let's fire the coordinator so that we can get this and salvage the season, that's bullshit. Because you know good and goddamn well that we're in the second hardest division, maybe the first now, in football.
We're still the hardest division in football.
It might be the hardest this year, absolutely.
Still the hardest the entire year.
In Detroit, talking about Super Bowl. Where in the world of fantasy do you see we going to come out with 6 wins? Only got 4. We need 10. That's not including the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
Where do you see it? Silky, am I high? I don't smoke. Am I high? I don't know.
You're high on life.
I don't see.
But the thing about it is you can't dodge talent. We were blessed with a Christmas tree full of gifts the first month of the season. Now the tree has no gifts. You're gonna have to play. And you got defenses right now who eat quarterbacks for lunch.
Yep.
They coming.
3
and
in
you
a row.
can't count that. You can't count that with an offense that can't score.
Yep.
I mean, so right now we're gonna be sitting on the runway trying to taxi in, and we're gonna get blitzed like there's no tomorrow.
Especially
and like I said, this is when you find out what kind of team you have and what players starting to quit. When it looks like the ship is sinking, players will find a way to quit or act like they're hurt.
They're already doing that. They're already doing that. But listen, I'm more concerned about Detroit than I am Green Bay. Detroit, that's when I think, being realistic, I think we're going to get our ass kicked Thanksgiving.
The fact is,
we always do play well versus Detroit. Though.
Well, put it this way: we traded Herbert, we got rid of David Montgomery because we had a running quarterback. When David Montgomery, you should have gave him a deal. And so,
they gave him a deal. He didn't want it.
He got the extra year from Detroit. That's what.
He said he didn't want to keep losing too. He said he wanted to be on a winning team, so that's why.
As long as Justin Fields was at quarterback, he was never going to be a number 1 running back. Period. The way the Bears' offense was set up.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's
we get you. You're right. Yes.
You cannot be a running back in this system where your quarterback runs more than a running back.
Yep.
Can't.
Unless you Baltimore. That shit works because Lamar Jackson is on his 3rd damn MVP almost.
But you'll notice Lamar Jackson barely runs anymore. He only runs when he has to. That's it. He's got quiet feet in the pocket because he trusts his offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him an offensive line.
Thank you.
And he gave him the toughest damn running back we've seen in possibly a decade. I would say since Adrian Peterson.
And the thing about it, they're going to need every yard because their defense ain't worth a crap.
No, and they're not. They defense give up just enough for their offense to win them the game. Like they really been real. They don't break, but they've been really far back though.
They're like fantasy.
I think we all can line up in the Baltimore secondary and cover somebody because they ain't covered nobody since last year.
Yeah, that part's true.
Their defense is awful.
Their run defense is solid, though. Their run defense is solid. Their pass defense is trash.
Yeah.
They control the clock and they keep their defense off the field as much as they can. I wish we could control the clock and give our defense
I wish we had Derrick Henry. Shit. I wouldn't even pass the ball.
I wish we had Roshan.
76 rushing plays.
I wish we had Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
I want a couple things to say.
Hey, Silky. This is what I'm concerned about. Everybody talking about Caleb not turning over the ball. But we already know the league leader in interceptions this year is a safety that plays for Green Bay. He got 6 of them in 8 games. Xavier Mckinnon. He got 6 and 8.
He looking for it.
They coming. Jair Alexander on the other side. What's my man's name? What's his name? The D end. Help me out. Lucas Van Ness. They just got
I wanted him on the Bears.
Listen, I fucking hate Kenny Clark, man.
Sean Gary, Quay Walker, those are the. Listen to me. If we gave up 9 sacks to
Clark, Gary, and Van Ness,
I didn't even know who Wise was.
I don't know none of them players.
We got some real boys coming. We got some real guys coming. We got some real guys coming this week.
Man, I can't wait to
It ain't
get rid of
looking
this
good.
entire offensive line. The only person I'm keeping on this line is going to be Darnell Wright because I'm only going to give him one more goddamn year to really improve. Everybody else got to go. Braxton Jones, too. Everybody has to fucking go. I need an entire different line next year. An entirely different line.
And who going to make that decision?
Poe's better. If Poe's don't get me no line, fire his ass and make his ass walk home. No, I'm not.
I don't trust Poles right now. Right now,
I'm not trusting him either. But he better make me trust him.
Silky, do you trust Poles? Do you trust Poles, Silky? I don't. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
I be on an island sometimes.
No, but at the end of the day, you found your quarterback that's going to be your quarterback the next 10, 15 years, but you didn't get him no protection. That's a bad GM.
He gave him a lot of damn weapons, and he basically saying, listen, take these weapons and just make do with what you can. I'll get you a line later. Hopefully you'll survive and not get killed out there.
Well, no, that's a very dumb thing to think right there. Like, I mean, you look at what Jaden Daniels is doing right now. Look at what he's doing right now. They gave him, okay weapons, I guess, but they gave him one of the best centers in free agency, one of the best guards in free agency,
one of the best
coaches, of the best tackles in free agency.
One of the best coaches and the best offensive coordinators.
Seconds to throw the ball.
One of the best coaches and offensive coordinator tandems over there. Meanwhile, we could have had Cliff Kingsbury with that clean ass suit his ass be wearing and that badass house that I saw his ass having in Arizona when he was damn head coach. I ain't forget about that goddamn house. I've been working hard. I've been working my ass off trying to get that damn house. That house was amazing, man. But we could have had him over here, and we decided to get fucking Shane Waldron. What? Come on, man.
Guys.
Jesus Christ.
What do we think? Let's maybe get into some shout outs here. We're getting close to that 2 hours already.
Yeah, man. I'm surprised I'm still up.
Yeah, right. Old age, man.
Hey, man. I ain't got nobody I got to report to. I'm good.
There you go.
My man. So
you got
Silky, you up first.
Yeah, it was great having you on, man. Go ahead. If you got any shout outs, let them go.
Hey, man, I love this city. And I think all our fans deserve better because they've seen how good we can be. And we were winning with less. There was no turmoil. There was leadership. There was accountability. I don't know where all that has gone, but I'm sick and tired of seeing these divas on Sunday. You know, and the fact is we have to support them, but they got to give us a reason to support them.
Absolutely.
And the only reason to support them right now is the defense, unfortunately. It's sad that we're watching a football game for our defense again, and we still can't find a fucking offense.
We deserve better, just like what Suki just said. We deserve better as a fan base, man. This is Chicago, man. We're the greatest fucking city in the world, greatest fan base in the world. We have been suffering long enough, man.
I'm telling you, man.
When is it going to be our turn again?
Draft day, we thought we found Santa Claus, and we found out Santa Claus ain't real.
Yep.
It ain't happening.
Hey, Silky, it was great having you on, though, man. It's always great having you on.
Awesome having you on. Yes. Everybody, if you want the real, go get the book. Get the book.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, Terrence, I'll probably see you at the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll be in the alumni section in the corridor signing, I'm thinking this Sunday.
You for real?
In the 500th row, right? Because they don't treat their fucking.
Oh no!
Hey,
I'll just be pregame and I'm gonna bounce.
Wait.
Oh, you're not gonna stay for the game.
You gonna be in the club section?
No, you know, right where you come in with a corridor, I think gate 0, gate 4, 6, I forget where it is, where they always have the alumni signing. Pregame.
Oh, I know.
Pregame.
Okay.
He said pregame.
Okay. So
I'll be down there on Sunday.
They're not gonna have you in the club, but I'm gonna make sure I come over there and say what's up to you.
And that's the reason why I'm leaving early, because I'm not in the club.
Why don't they have you in the club? They had Lance and Alex and Jerry Azuma in the club, man.
Yeah.
Because I don't wear lipstick, man.
No ass kissing there, that's for sure.
Nope.
I'm glad you don't. Thank you.
I'm glad you don't either, because I'm sick of all this weirdo shit, man. They out here dressing weird. They know some real fluffy stuff.
I
man.
am
I'm
not
sick of
touching
all
that one
man.
because those are my dudes. So I'm not gonna touch that.
No, man, I ain't begging for nothing. I'm good.
I hear you. Well, I'm gonna make sure I come over there and find you, man. And yeah, it was good having you on, man. I'm glad you finally came on after all this begging.
Yeah, we have asked, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's to a point where you guys need to be as frustrated as I would be coming on here, watching this crap, and I'm just disappointed that guys that are supposed to be leaders on this team put your name on stuff. Are you talking to the press?
Yep.
About what's going on in your locker room with your teammates? You're afraid to talk out? Since when?
I don't like all that in-house shit. What does that got? What does that got us? They all keeping
nothing.
Damn all that. Out these damn players, these damn coaches.
That's why I like Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons came out and talked.
Is this on Amazon?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to share the link.
It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon. Okay.
Yeah, you can just go to my website. You can order right from there.
Yeah, literally just type his name on Amazon and it pops up first thing.
Okay.
Guys, I don't remember it being on Amazon because I actually went to go get my book signed.
Yeah, I got you. I hooked you up.
I did buy my book like 6 months ago on Amazon, so I'm gonna have to get with you, Dennis, and get that bad boy signed.
Oh, okay.
Don't you live in Naperville too?
Signature and everything.
Suburban love, man. I love it.
When I come
right
back
out here in Wheaton. I'm neighbors with
I'm gonna
you,
have
man.
my book signed too. When I come back home, I'm gonna purchase the book on Amazon, and I'm gonna get my book signed too.
Well,
yeah, so you know, it's like say hi to the ATL, man. I got to get that way soon.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's beautiful down here. The weather's still nice for the most part. It's starting to get a little chillier than usual. Y'all can keep all that cold ass shit up there. I don't miss none of that. I don't want none of that now. I'm spoiled by the fact I get all 4 seasons down here. But Silky, to your point though, man, it is an honor to even talk to you, being a former Bear, great and all. And I just hope for our sake as fans of this current team that they stop fucking putting makeup on a damn pig, hoping win a goddamn beauty pageant. Because that's all the fuck they're doing out here. They're masking this damn team and calling it a real football team when we're seeing the end result is nothing. Y'all have all these goddamn Captain Planet meetings and shit and leadership council meetings. Oh, we had a good meeting. Talking? What you produced, though? Damn what you talked about, because clearly the damn message got lost. Somebody was tuning your ass out and wasn't listening to you. So what about your actions is telling me what the hell you talked about actually produced that? Because what I'm seeing, you ain't talk enough or you talk too damn much.
Well, as they say, all we can do is ask God for forgiveness for what he sees on Sunday. And just pray that we can have a better showing than we did last week, because the Patriots just embarrassed us as bad as they are.
We embarrassed ourselves. We lost that game. They didn't win that game. We lost that game.
For sure.
No. You got to stop doing that. They put belt to butt. You got to stop doing that.
We had more talent. We had no business not scoring a damn touchdown in that damn game.
That's more like bear slap the ass.
You
I don't
said
know.
they put belt to butt.
That's bear slap the ass.
Hey, when the quarterback is throwing ground balls to the
beat us.
When the quarterback is throwing ground balls to the receiver, that ain't got nothing to do.
And the receiver's not running 100% effort on their routes too. Because we saw that too.
He
now.
was scared. They not well coached, and the Patriots came out and did what they did. Stop giving moral victories. They beat us.
No, I don't never give moral victories. No. You would never hear me say nothing about no goddamn moral victories.
All right. Silky, we appreciate you taking the time.
Absolutely.
And you know what? We always respect you because you are one of the greats, and you never big time us. You always come on most of the time when we ask you to come on. you never big time us, and you never ignore us. So big ups to you. And
hey, man, just want you to continue to do well, man, and just keep it real. It's all you can do.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I'm working on that fried chicken sponsor.
if you want to get a brother to say yes, you get me some fried chicken.
I got you. We'll get it.
Is it KFC or Brown?
Well, I don't do KFC. There's way too much grease.
Chicago. What are you talking about, KFC?
I can't do KFC.
We got a Harold's out here. We got a Harold's out here in Aurora. It's not that bad.
Hey,
in the city.
I'm not even on Harold's Chicken anymore. I'm not even on Harold's Chicken anymore. Nope.
We're gonna have to have a talk, you and I.
Yeah,
So
I got something else.
I need some.
I got something else.
All right.
Yeah.
Crispies?
Huh?
Yeah, my chicken gotta be crispy.
Crispy. It's crispy. It's crispy. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna break it out. Maybe next week or the week after. I'm gonna break it out.
Yeah, tell me what restaurant is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Yeah, before the snow.
Do it before the snow, so Silk can come out. Do it before the snow comes, so he can still come out. Like we don't,
All right,
ain't gonna mess around with the weather.
Cool, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, Silky, we appreciate you, man, for taking the time. So now we gonna let you go and drop our F-bombs.
Yeah, y'all can get all the cussing y'all want now.
We cussed a lot on here.
All right, Silk.
All right, God bless my brothers.
All right, man. Have
Peace out.
Sunday.
Right.
I'll see you then.
Ain't watch this one at work.
We can cuss now. We've
But
cussed.
now y'all can say, fuck.
I'm sorry. Listen, that game, man.
Oh, my mama watching. I can't do too much.
I was on my way home, driving on the road for my homecoming, and I'm watching the damn game on my phone while I'm driving. And I swear I was doing about 102 in the 70, getting so damn pissed off. I'm just like, what the man? They embarrassing my city, man.
I think we should go ahead and get to some shout outs.
Yeah.
And then get up out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, why don't we kick it off with Mr. Chicago himself? Man, we need to play the Chicago game with you one day.
We played it one time. Yeah, we played it, remember?
Yeah, we did play like one of the first times we had him on here before.
Yeah.
I think we should do it again.
Yeah, we can. We definitely can do that. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's always, man, it's always good, man, to be on the show talking with y'all brothers, man, about, our Chicago sports, more specifically the Bears. It's always an honor and privilege. This is like my second or third time talking to Silky, man. To be a Bear great that we can actually talk to and ask questions about, the old days. I'm very appreciative for that. Shout out to Chicago, man. Again, man, y'all always hear my slogan, Chicago against the world. I mean that shit to the core of my heart. But this team, man, they embarrassed us. I need them to do better. We deserve better as a fan base. We've been suffering long enough, man. It's time to show us that you actually meant to have our goddamn support, man. So, again, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat, man. I was reading some of those comments. Appreciate some of them comments and some of those questions that y'all asking and stuff like that. But yeah, man, as usual, it's always an honor to talk Bears football with y'all. And as far as college goes, I want to give a quick shout out to my wife's college, UT, getting ready to play Georgia down here in Georgia. And I think Tennessee gonna beat the shit out of Georgia, so I'm rooting for Tennessee to win that game. Obviously, Val ain't here, so we can't talk shit about Michigan because Michigan ain't ranked no goddamn more. We went from the national goddamn champions team, not even being ranked at all, man. I can't fucking believe that. Can't believe that shit at all, man. But yeah, man. And shout out to the Bulls. I know they still trying to shop around Boots and Levine, but at least they giving some effort out. That's all I can fucking give them credit for is effort.
They beat Milwaukee. That's the best thing they've done.
They beat a couple. They beat a couple of good teams, and they played very hard.
What are they like?
They gave Cleveland a battle too. So.
But actually,
what are you like 6-5?
Milwaukee's like terrible. So never mind. Yeah, Cleveland is probably
terrible. Cleveland's
undefeated.
12-0,
I
man.
can't believe that.
Yeah,
what's the Bulls record? Bulls about what, 6-5 or some shit like that?
No, they're below 500.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're like 5-6 or 5-7 or something.
Oh, 5-6.
Donovan Mitchell just destroyed.
Yeah, he did. I saw the highlights of that damn game. I don't appreciate these damn national broadcasting systems don't fucking publicize our damn games. A lot of the Bulls games be local up there in Chicago. They don't show a lot of our games nationally televised, which they need to fucking change that. But anyway, man, yeah, again, Chicago, hope they do well. But I'm looking forward to seeing some effort out of this fucking Bears team to get this goddamn green function. Because I fucking hate them. I hate everything about them. I need to see, even if we don't win, at least make it competitive. Jesus, Curtis and Christopher Christ. Please make it. Please. Effort game, man. Yeah. Give me some effort. Give me some hunger. Where your heart at, man? It's Chicago, man. Shit. Come on, man.
I want to see these dudes, Christopher and Curtis.
Yeah. Their books were taken out the Bible, man, many years ago. So you don't hear much about this.
Big Frank, what you got?
Give a shout out to my better half. Wife's birthday was this past weekend. She decided same day after yours. She decided to break my 75-inch TV on her birthday, so I appreciate that.
Wait, what? She broke your TV?
Yeah, she claims she accidentally bumped into it with her 300-pound purse.
Oh, no.
What? Yeah. So happy birthday.
Yep.
Other than that,
happy birthday. I gotta buy a new TV.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said. You can finally get a new TV. I'm like, yeah, thanks. I can go buy
her
a new
birthday.
TV.
That's her birthday gift.
For her birthday, you get a new TV.
Yep.
Yeah.
Until
if I can afford a new nice 75-inch TV, but
wait till Black Friday. It's in a couple weeks.
That's what we're waiting for. The TV is doable to watch right now.
Fruit cocktail.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna give another shout out to my 8-year-old son. He got his gray belt in jiu-jitsu this past week, so he got promoted to an upper level belt.
That's what's up.
So now he's gonna be going into tournaments versus
Logan.
Yeah, he's going to be going in tournaments for his gray belt people because he is at that level now. So I'm really proud of him for that.
That's awesome.
Other than that, I'm going to give a shout out to the fucking Bears organization for at least doing something and firing somebody, even though that fucking offensive lines coach is still there. I don't fucking understand that.
Morgan, the running back coordinator too. Like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. But you at least did something, and I appreciate that. I mean, and I understand everybody wanted Eberflus fired. I still do want Eberflus fired. He will be gone at the end of this year. But, I mean, I guess you just didn't really have somebody you trusted to come in and fill that spot right away. But I still hope nothing from the best versus the Packers. I'm going to pick the Packers to whoop our ass because I am going to keep doing that until the Bears can actually give me faith and win a game versus those fuckers. Other than that, hey, shout out to you guys. Tuesday nights are always fun, always enjoyable to come on here on Tuesday, even after a shitty-ass freaking Bears game that we just had. Still is entertaining. That is all I got, JB. Hit it up.
Well, Frank, I'm going to tell you this much.
I'm going to say this. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. If they get embarrassed by Green Bay, I can see Flus getting fired. If we get embarrassed like y'all
embarrassed,
saying,
maybe.
If we get embarrassed like we did, or worse than what we did against New England, that's a fireable offense because this is against them, and we get our ass whooped again. That's a fireable.
Yeah.
Still, the Bears organization has to grow cojones and actually fire a coach midseason in order for me to have.
Hey man, I think Ryan Poles is going to do it. He's going to say,
"Step into my office." Why? Because you're fucking fired.
And that is what Ryan Poles is going to say.
And I hope he doesn't say it like that. He has to have a little bit more.
He's not going to say, "You're fired."
Into my office.
You're fucking fired.
Let me add
8-minute abs.
Let me add a little chaos to that theory. As much as we all want him fired, I don't want him to beat Green Bay so they can be like, at least he beat Green Bay. Only lose and lose.
I still don't
get fired.
Still get fired. That's not enough to keep your job. That's not enough to keep your job.
Listen to me. I'm talking about getting fired next week, not getting your job, keeping your job to the end of the season. I want him going now. I don't need him coaching 8 more games. We don't know that. We don't know that. He's got to go.
Only if Green Bay embarrasses Chicago, he's gone now.
Yep.
Again, the thing that I have to say is Ryan Poles came out and declared we're going to take the North and never give it back. Not with
And
this
we've been
Poles
south the
well
whole
rolling
damn
with.
time.
We gonna still wait a couple more seasons for that shit to happen, because it ain't gonna happen this season or next.
I'm only talking about this season.
Of the North.
It ain't happening this season. What they say in the first hangover? Not up in here.
No.
Not up in here.
We've been in the south of the North this entire fucking time.
We are poorly coached. We have markedly put this team in a tailspin more so than we have improved it. Let's not forget, fellas, and I'm talking to you, T, you, Frank, you, Mr. Chicago. I'm talking to Crook in the back. I'm talking to Silky. And thank you, Silky, for coming on. Loves talking to my brother anyway. And I'm talking to Foul. We have 4 wins. We had 7 last year. Do we see 3 more wins on the docket?
Sure the fuck don't.
Do we?
How we worse than last year with more talent?
We have way more talent.
Do we see 3 more wins on the docket? It's a yes or no question.
That's a no for me.
No.
If we're lucky, we're getting 2 more. I don't see 3 though.
No.
So you do this paradigm shift to get better, and you got worse. Now everybody got to go, and I'm calling for Ryan Poles' job. Fuck him too. Now, I said
we can't sit here and be. Jesus.
All right.
So now, with that being said, let me get into the rest of my shout outs. Andrea Conchola, thank you for chiming in. Obviously, Kirk Commiss. Jesse Cortrell. Jesse came back. We appreciate you, Jesse. Andrea Schmitz, who is slowly becoming a P1.
P1.
Keith Sperry.
Love you, Andrea.
Samuel F. Blackwell.
I met her at the game, by the way. In Arizona.
Like
I met her at the game. Very nice lady.
Let's get her on.
She bought me a drink.
Gotta get her on for sure. Come on to the guest appreciation next time.
We would love to hear that fan appreciation. Hey, Paula Karan, thank you. Yes, Caleb is a rookie, Paul. We never thought he was Patrick Mahomes. That's the mainstream media was making.
I hate when people say that
we
shit.
Knew
Right. I hated that. Don't ever put him up there.
We've been said it. Alex Solis. I want to give Alex Solis, or I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I want to give him a personal shout out because Alex was on fire early and often. We should have put his comments on a little sooner and kept him up there. Alex, we would love to have you on. You was on point today. Obviously, our network chiefs sitting up there chiming in. We appreciate that. Like and subscribe. Don't ever forget. Ann Stewart, a CCP member. Thank you for chiming in. You can catch Ann Stewart. Jeanette Johnson, one of our P1s. Thank you for chiming in. T, we got that shirt coming for Jeanette. Extra large. We'll put it in the large in the vote in the wishing well. Boswell Lathan, Dawn Martin. Thank you for chiming in. We appreciate it. Jeremy Bauman came back tonight. Thank you, Jeremy. We appreciate the love. Hey, Jay Grizz. Jay Grizz came back. Jay Grizz is becoming slowly becoming a P1 too. Every time we put on the Chicago Clubhouse podcast, Jay Grizz shows up. Scott Hopkins came in. We appreciate you, Scott. Aaron, how you say that? Aaron Kowarski, I believe. Aaron Kowarski. I hope I'm saying that right. Or we're just gonna call you AK. AK, thank you for chiming in. We appreciate it. Hey, my man Easy Does It, member of the Chicago Clubhouse podcast, chimed in. My man Mike Hughes. Mike Hughes chimed in. Mike Hughes, you know him from especially reporting on the Chicago Sky. He chimed in. Gave some good
the show.
There he is. Gave some good banter.
Hey,
Brian Price. We appreciate you, Brian Price. Thank you for chiming in. Brian Price had a nice little stretch. What's the P1? Go ahead and answer that, Frank, while I'm getting there.
It's kind of like a VIP.
Jesse Cortrell.
He's on there all the time, every day with us.
Tucson, my man Tucson J. Tucson J came in. Thank you. Frank O'Dowd, I think I know that guy. Janet Dominguez, thank you for chiming in. We appreciate it. Again, my man Easy. Hey, Logan. Love Logan. Thank you for chiming in, Logan. Ramon Acevedo out there. Happy Veterans Day. Again, my brother out there protecting them waters and them borders. We appreciate you. Thank you for chiming in. Let's see who else we got. We got a lot. The chat was off the chain, y'all. Matt Henry. Thank you, Matt Henry. Leah. Thank you, Leah, for chiming in. Hey, my man Dar Spector's back. We ain't seen Dar Spector in a couple of months. Thank you for chiming in. Hey, yo, with the Razor Ramon. Yeah, we appreciate that. Matt Henry with the Tory Taylor for MVP. Damn, that's about all we got. And I think that is rounding it out. Shout out to you, brothers. We love the fact. Frank Tank, T. Nick, Mr. Chicago, my man Foul. You know what Tuesdays mean to me. Thank you to my man Bullets. My man Bullets all the way out in LA. Cali Love West Side. Thank you for chiming in. We appreciate the love always. And we wind it down. Thank you to SB. Thank you. Oh, John. I don't know who John is, no last name, but John came in with the Tyson Bagent banter with some good stats and some. I wouldn't mind seeing Bagent this week. Hell, can't get no worse. And then if we only got one person watching. Oh, Iron Skillet Media checked in. Thank you to my man G Sizzle and J Sizzle. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate the love, brother. But if we only got one person watching, we know it's most affectionately known as the podcast mom, Miss Sandra Connor. We appreciate you. Love you, lady. Let's go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to keep mine short. Big shout out to Silky though for finally coming on, man. I'll be begging Silk. We talk probably every week. I'll be begging them to come on, and I'll say, Silk, you think you come on the podcast next week? And I'm gonna hear shit from him for the rest of the week. But he actually called me and said, I want to come on. So he had a lot to say about the Patriots this time. So that was a good thing. So yeah, big shout to Silk, man. That's my dude. And if you want to hear some real talk, you want to read some real talk, get this book. Because he be telling. I ain't gonna tell what he be telling, but he be telling it.
I'm on Amazon right now looking it up.
He'll tell you about Walter Payton after the Super Bowl, which he didn't get a touchdown. What happened with Walter Payton, which kind of conflicts with the story that we got from his brother Eddie Payton.
True.
When Eddie came on the podcast, he said Walter was cool. But that ain't what Dennis
We knew he wasn't cool.
No,
that
nobody
ain't
would
what
be.
Dennis said.
And shame on Mike Dicker. Shame on Mike Dicker. You got Fridge a touchdown, but not Walter. Shame on Mike Dicker.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we definitely ain't gonna talk about that. We'll just say, go get the book and you'll get all the real shit.
Get Mike Dicker on the show.
Yeah,
Like
right.
that. I'd like that.
Yeah, right.
If
Like
we get him on the
Dick,
show, boy.
Frank,
he
that's
ain't
gonna
gonna fuck with us. He ain't gonna fuck with us at all.
Yeah, you offer him a case of cigars. He might go. Case
He
of
might,
cigars.
T-Nick. You never know. He might.
Oh, I've tried. There's no shot.
We would have to get Frank to do that. We would have to get Frank to do that.
Wait, so hold on. So his restaurant ain't still downtown anymore, is it?
I think so.
I mean, he's got one right next door to me over in the Oakbrook area too. So
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
Frank,
yeah,
you
Frank,
go
you know
over
that.
there. You
I'll see if I
Frank,
catch
get on
him.
that, man. Yeah, get on that.
I'll go spend $100 on a dish and hope I find him.
Damn.
But what I do have is Jim McMahon actually will be on the podcast. So when I talked to him right before the Arizona game. So yeah. So
What?
we will be talking to the Punky QB.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to Misty. Misty
Legend.
Misty hooked that up. So gotta shout her out.
Always got to shout out the Mongo McMichael Foundation.
Definitely got to
Yes,
shout
sir.
them out.
Yes,
man.
sir. Mongo.
Misty takes care of him, boy. She takes care of him. She may kick it, but she takes care of her man.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
does. So, and she takes care of her boys too. So she put me in touch with Jim McMahon. So he will be on the podcast sooner or later. Probably sooner.
Hey, T,
Anyway,
any possibility that you can get Otis Wilson or
with
Marshall on the show?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna work out a few things. I think I can. JB has the tie with Otis Wilson.
Oh, really?
He just ain't using it, but he has one. But I think I might have a connection to Richard Dent. So I'm gonna work that avenue and see if we can actually talk to Richard Dent. This is like for Bears fans who are probably 35 and older.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the younger ones too. They've seen clips.
They know who they are. Bears fans know who
right.
these people are.
Yeah, they do. But the older ones definitely know who they are.
Absolutely.
And I know they used to collect those. Remember at McDonald's, they had the Super Bowl 20. Man, I got a bunch of them upstairs, I think. But yeah, man. So you know who they are, and you should have Silky D's too, because I had it, but I traded it. So. Anyway, I do want to shout out our sponsor. Hugh. If you have not gone to Hugh, check it out. Hugh's a dope little spot. It's on Cermak and between Wabash and Michigan, right there on Cermak. So check it out. Not on Friday nights. If you're 35 or older, you ain't gonna want to go on Friday night. I'm gonna tell you now. I got that same picture. I got that same thing. But yeah, if you're 35 or older, you don't want to go on Friday. Go on Saturday. Right? But yeah, it's always popping. And that commercial says everything. The commercial says everything. So check that out. Moore's Beer for all you beer drinkers. Get you some Moore's. It's real smooth going down. They got a bunch of different flavors for everybody. Okay, so I guess now we're showing Bears pictures and shit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me set this whole thing.
Autographed by Mike Singletary.
Oh, I'm hating right now.
That's met him in person. Got pictures with him and everything.
Man,
this is
my boy Brian.
Football autographed by Walter Payton.
Walter
Payton, man, that's super dope, man.
That's dope.
That is dope.
We real Bears fans.
Gotta give a shout out to my guy Kyler Gordon. Gotta give a shout out to my guy Kyler Gordon.
Real, man. Real life Bears fans out here.
That's all I got.
Oh, you got that from Kyler? That's dope, Frank.
Got that from Kyler, yeah. Good old Kyler Gordon.
So that's pretty much it for my shout outs. Except for everybody in the chat. I'm definitely shouting y'all out because there won't be no show without y'all. But the ones who did not contribute, did not say anything, you are officially a lurker.
L for love. Good times.
It's good time.
That L is for lurker tonight. You are a lurker. But we appreciate y'all anyway because you put up with our foolishness. So
hey, parents, even lurkers got to have that vision.
But you got to have vision.
They got that vision. It's all about love.
Gotta have that vision, man. So hopefully the Bears will have some kind of vision too on Sunday because they really need it. And I really hope my prediction is wrong.
I hope mine is too. Absolutely.
I hope I'm right.
We all hope it's wrong.
I had to put my realistic cap on today, JB. Not my Scrooge cap, because you got a Scrooge cap too. I I didn't put up a screws
It's
cap.
the holiday season.
This is my screws cap. I just don't wear a Bears hat.
JB at times can be a Debbie Downer out here, man. Like
All the time.
Call that a realistic.
All the time.
He is that guy.
Oh, man. He purposely be out here peeing in people's milkshakes, man. It's just it's terrible.
Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
It's terrible.
Right. Hey, but man, it wouldn't be a show without JB though. It would not be a show without JB. It wouldn't be a show without none of y'all. Because all of y'all are characters. All of y'all are characters and got personality traits that definitely add value to this podcast. So appreciate y'all too, man. And with that being said, I am done.
Chicago against
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
You got to
Yeah, that's gonna be good this weekend. Let's see.
Chicago against the world, goddammit.
Let's see.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.